Yo, what's poppin', Henny gang, 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 gang? I know I was not supposed to be coming live today, but I am. Just for a little while. Just for a little while. I want to give a big what's poppin' to everybody who was here yesterday. A big shout out to everybody who was on the replay game. Because the replay game, y'all be holding it down for real. But without any further ado, this is going to be an open panel discussion. This is the panel discussion that you were supposed to get yesterday that you did not get because your girl was tired. I was tired. I hope everybody is rested and recuperated. Rested and recuperated, have regenerated from all that has been going on over the past couple of days. It has been a lot for us to digest. And I want to say shout out to everybody who was able to actually stick it through. They were able to stick it through yesterday. You know, we were on here for 9 hours, y'all. 9 hours and change. 9 hours and change. I got a lot of y'all for y'all work shifts yesterday. Y'all left and went to work, and we were live. Y'all came home, and we were still live. Some of y'all partners left. Went to work, came home, and we were still at it. So shout out to y'all, because y'all are some real Henny warriors. For real, for real. Everybody, are y'all well rested? How y'all feel? How y'all feel? How y'all feel? Okay, what you said, T Love? I hope that helped for your 4,000. Thank you. I don't really know if I picked up any more subscribers on this channel. I know that the other channel, Straight Henny, period, hit 2K the other day. So I'm very excited about that. I haven't checked the pour up yet, but I'm going to start promoting the channel. I did not get a chance to interview my daughter as I wanted to, but and I also did not take the time during this vacation time to take advantage and do the recordings that I wanted to do as of yet, but they are coming. I just have to put them in a schedule. Everyone is waiting on me, and I have something in the works with Cutie. So now today has been a day. It's been a continuation. Blueface has been quiet, thankfully. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm very grateful that his mouth has been shut, zipped, sealed. Nothing from him. He could stay quiet as far as I'm concerned. But there were some alarming posts that came from Chrisean today. And these tweets, now these are from yesterday where she said this ninja really kidnapped my child while I was at the studio. The effed up part about it is I was minding my business. And then she says, Marsh, I love you, bruh. But today, and then she also retweeted this. But today, 5 hours ago, as of this broadcast, she tweeted, dying sounds easier than living sometimes, and followed it up with, I don't be trying to express myself in a negative way. But damn, sometimes I wonder why for real. That was highly alarming for a lot of us to see and to hear. Um, you're asking, did he crash the Bentley? No, he did not crash the Bentley. And I don't know where her jewelry is. Um, I'm going to assume she has her jewelry. She wasn't in the car. When he crashed, I'm assuming he crashed the Rolls Royce. He was not driving Chrisean's Bentley. Listen, there's a lot of false narratives that have been going on out here in these streets. False narratives that Marsh said that he tried to put the key in the lock and the key wouldn't go, so he beat on the door. That's not what Marsh said. Marsh said he called her one time and then was beating on the door. And by the time she got up to get out the bed, he had already kicked the door in and was standing over her. That's what Marsh said. Okay. So a lot of people with a lot of different opinions and a lot of things to say. And the one thing that I don't understand is, how do we watch the same things and people miss certain shit? Why are you adding, to what's in front of us? Now, yesterday we watched, Marsh's live. We watched Marsh's live together. We watched Blueface's live together. We watched these lives ourselves. We heard what was said. So where people are getting these narratives from is beyond me. Okay. Now, before we start getting into our panel discussions, we also have not seen Jaidyn Alexis post. However, we did get a story post 2 hours ago from Sadie, and she's out with Jaidyn. And it says brunch with Bay. I know. How do you know that that's Jaidyn Alexis? Well, because the next post is Sadie's daughter and Journey. And it says besties. There goes our girl right there. I don't care what anybody says. Journey is my favorite, okay? When it comes to those four over there, Journey, Javon, Blueface, and Jaidyn, Journey is my girl, okay? Because Journey be looking at them like, I don't know you people. Who are y'all? So she's out. Oh, I didn't show y'all. Let me show y'all. So there you see Jaidyn and Sadie making the hearts with their hands, and they're at brunch with some drinks. And then you see their daughters together. Okay. So this is how we know that Jaidyn is okay. She is with Sadie. Girl, Journey side eyes are classic. Okay. Classic. I'm that queen. Please inbox me. I'm going to say this to everyone. Okay. Because there's a lot of confusion that is going on now. A lot of times when you are commenting, your comment is not shown because it contains a keyword. But I need the moderators to read through those keywords, read through the sentence, and make sure that it's okay. And then approve it. Don't delete it. Because if you delete someone's comment more than one time, it times them out. And now you guys commenting, do not comment the same thing over and over if it wasn't approved the first time, because you will be timed out. I need people to understand something. The moderators are here to keep eyes in the chat when I am not, because I'm not always catching everything. If you could see my screen, the chat is to the right of me. The screen is ahead of me right here. So I'm constantly looking here, or I'm watching the video. Sometimes I'm looking down in the sometimes I'm looking over and something will catch my eye, and it'll catch my eye, and then boom. That's how I see it. But this is a mutually grounded space where people can say what they want to say as long as you're not coming for me or being disrespectful. Okay. I am trying to have one-on-one meetings with my moderators to try to get some things, have an understanding of what it is that I expect of them as moderators, because I'm getting too many inboxes about people being timed out. Okay. Too many people being timed out means that the subscribers go down, means that the repeat watches go down, which means that the quality of the channel goes down, means the value to the YouTube algorithm goes down. So I need the moderators to be on top of their jobs. And we all need to be on one accord. All right. So if you come in and your wrench is gone, please do not take it personal. I just need to speak with you. That's all. So now I'm going to put the chat link down in the bottom. And I never gave you guys a chance to come up and sound off. And this is how this is going to work. I'm going to let you up. You're going to speak your piece and then you're going to go back down into the comments. Well, actually, you know what? I'm going to let you up 10 at a time. How about that? And once everybody has said what they had to say, you go back down into the comments. But we're going to talk about these things one by one by one. Okay. Now, there will be some people that will be panel bar stool holders. Okay. Where they're going to stay up here. So if Nay comes in, y'all know Nay is staying. Nay is staying. If Cat Eyes comes in, Cat Eyes is staying. So there's a couple others. But I want to, what happened to Thursday? You missed us. Child, I don't even want to talk about it. Monique, I see you trying to come up. You got to allow the device. So the first thing that I would like to discuss is what are your takes on this whole fiasco that happened? Because y'all didn't get to sound off and round off the way that y'all wanted to yesterday. Nay is in here. Nay, you better bring your butt up here. Believe it or not, there are a lot of mixed reviews when it comes down to Marsh. And I'm not understanding why there's mixed reviews when it's very, very clear. Some people feel like Marsh should have minded her business. Some people feel like Marsh did the right thing. And some people just plain out just don't like Marsh and are spinning all types of narratives on her. But at the end of the day, that is not how I feel. I feel Marshanae did the right thing. When it comes down to this whole fiasco, when it comes down to Blueface, I feel like he is unraveling. He's been unraveling for a very long time now. Hey, Kimmy. Hey, Judith. Welcome. Welcome to the stage.
Hey, Henny Gang.
Hey, girl.
Hello.
Okay.
Hey, what's popping?
What's popping? Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Kimmy.
Hey.
Uh-oh, you cut out. Fight your way back through the matrix, girl.
Okay, well, while Kimmy
There
trying to
you go.
figure, okay, she got it.
Yeah.
Okay. While she's trying to figure this out, you
Wait a minute.
know.
No, she don't got it. But go
Oh,
ahead, Judith.
okay. While she's trying to get it together, it was so much to unravel, and I was complex about everything that was going on.
Mm-hmm.
And my thing is, I would hope people understand Krishan's background, how she was raised, because a lot of people are screaming like, why didn't she get the authorities involved? Why
Mm-hmm.
wasn't the police involved? She could have
Mm-hmm.
had him arrested for kidnapping.
Right.
That's not how she was raised. Even
Mm-hmm.
though I wish, if it was me, a 45-year-old me, he would have been in jail.
Right.
Okay, but with Krishan and how she was raised, her family dynamic don't dictate that. Because you even see the sisters almost to me like they were catering to Blue after the whole situation unfolded.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So that tells me that they forced her this behavior growing up in a DV environment.
Hold
It's
on one second.
normalized. They normalized it.
Elaine, no, he does not have her truck keys. She gave him a set of house keys when she first got the keys. She gave them to him and he put them in his ashtray. Um, but she since has said that she changed her locks since then. And my only thing when it comes down to this lock fiasco, um, I just lost my train. Okay. When it comes down to the lock fiasco, if he had the key, the way that Marsh is saying, well, he has a key, so I don't understand why he kicked the door in because he doesn't have a key. No one is going to kick the door in when they have access to the house. And that I don't care how crazy you are, because I've had an ex. I woke up in the middle of the night to my ex standing in my doorway of my bedroom after I put his crazy behind out my house. I woke up out my sleep because I felt eyes on me and he was standing in the doorway in the dark. Okay. And I had taken my keys from him, but he had made a copy. All right. He didn't kick no door in. He came in, he eased on in with the key that he had. Yes, she says she changed her locks. She changed her locks. She said after that whole fiasco happened, she changed her locks around the time that he exposed Junior. So, unless, like that one just said, unless he didn't have his keys with him, either way, he didn't have access to that house. So, he kicked that door in.
That's my guess. I don't think he had the keys with him.
Well, then that would insinuate that Chrisean is lying about changing her locks, too.
Mm-hmm.
So, who's lying? Did she lie about changing her locks, or does he simply not have the key? That's
And
the
maybe
question.
maybe Marsh doesn't know that she changed the locks. Well, no, she has to.
Well,
She
yeah,
lives
she
there.
lives there.
She lives there.
Yeah, but you know what? Marsh has also been gone for a long time.
True.
Marsh has been away with her family. And at the same time, Marsh, I believe, was around when Chrisean changed those locks.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. But to me, it's very well possible that she lied to us. I can say that out loud. It's very well possible that she told us she changed the locks and she didn't. But what does she have to gain from that?
Right.
Because it's not our house. We still gonna watch the story whether she changed the locks or not. We still gonna report on the story whether she changed the locks or not, and we still gonna have opinions on it. But at the
Mm-hmm.
end of the day, either way, he didn't have access to that house at that moment. Like we can all agree to that. He didn't have easy access to the house at that moment, and he kicked that door in and went in that house. My problem with all of that is I get it. The house is big, it's a mansion, it's a 5-bedroom, whatever, whatever. But how didn't nobody but Marsh hear that door being beaten, banged on, and kicked in?
See,
Mm.
the thing, Tessa, was she there at the house?
I don't think
Because
Tessa's
she,
staying there.
If Tessa
me
wasn't
neither.
there, where was Chastity? And if Tessa and Chastity wasn't there, how did he know that they weren't there? Because I guarantee you he wouldn't have kicked that door in if he knew they were there.
You
Hey,
know, Henny.
Foxy Roxy girl.
You know,
Yeah,
Henny. I thought about that on Thanksgiving because when she was with them, that house that they were in didn't look like it was her house.
Mm-hmm.
That house looked kind of put you in the mind of that kitchen that when from the episode when Tifa and her had that little scuffle.
Wait, who's Thanksgiving? The pictures with Krishan?
No,
Yes, when
That's
Tessa
her
went
house.
live. When Tessa
That's
went live.
you talk about with K Suave?
Yeah, it didn't seem like that was Chris Sean's kitchen.
That was a that was a different house when Tessa, Krishan, and K Suave was in the kitchen.
Right.
yeah,
And I
that was
think
a
that's an
different house.
Airbnb she probably got for them to stay at.
Well, what's up, Foxy Roxy? Welcome up to the stage, girl. You a home girl too. You
hey,
a Henny
y'all.
Gang
Good
and a home
evening.
girl.
Well, I got a take on this whole key thing. I really do believe that
Mhm.
at that time when Krishan said that she had the locks changed, we have to remember back that she had just come off that big thing with the Walmart thing and everything was going on. And I really do believe maybe she just said, I got my locks changed just to shut everybody up that probably was coming at her. Why don't you get your locks changed? Why you ain't do I got my locks changed. And even though she didn't think that possibly that he can come do this, and I just feel like maybe she just said that at that time, just like I saw her live earlier. I don't know if it was today or yesterday, but I saw it earlier today that she was saying, oh, I got a restraining order, but it didn't work. It didn't sit right with me, but it's like people coming at her saying you should do this and you should do that. I think that she's more or less saying, okay, yeah, I did it. Just like she said, she, with the baby and the pictures, and she's going to the police. I don't think she did it, but I think that it was so much pressure coming at her with everybody telling her to do what to do or what she should do, is that she just said, yeah, I did it. I did it. But in reality, I don't think that she ever did it because she feels that she wouldn't. She still feels that Blue wouldn't hurt her, even though she knows that he it's been proven that he will do it, but just in hopes that he just won't do it again. I would really that's just my opinion. I think that under a lot of pressure, she's just agreeing with everybody else. I did this, I did that, and she hasn't.
Well, I could go with that right there because there was a lot going on because he had exposed Junior. She was going through the whole Walmart situation. So I could agree with you there. But as far as the restraining order goes, her and Blue have restraining orders on each other.
Exactly.
They both have
Okay,
restraining orders on each other.
I
But the
didn't know that.
thing is, they don't adhere to their restraining orders. So that's another reason why when the police were coming, she took
Oh,
off with Blue
That's
in
why
the
they
car.
left.
Remember, she said,
Mm-hmm.
I left Jay and Marsh there and took him in the car to calm him down. And as we were leaving, the police were coming up because number one, she has a restraining order against him. He has a restraining order against her. Blue's hands are registered weapons. And you got a child out in the middle of the night with all of this chaos and confusion. Y'all going to jail. Y'all
and
going to
oh, now that
prison.
makes sense.
And they
That makes
both on
sense.
probation.
Exactly. They both on probation in a different state.
Mm-hmm.
And
And
not
I
only
think Blue is on probation in LA too. Is he on probation in LA too? But I know he's definitely on probation from Los Angeles, and she's on probation from the Oklahoma case when she stole the G-Wagon. So neither one of them can really afford to be tangling and tussling with no popo right now.
Mm-hmm.
and the accident and the baby was not in a car seat when they
Baby.
left. Yeah, that as well. See, that all makes sense. That all makes sense with the whole restraining order thing. I don't know how I missed that one.
Yeah, but a restraining order is just not gonna restrain itself if you're not gonna, adhere to it.
Right.
Call the cops when the cops need it. So a restraining order without you adhering to it is null and void. I mean, it's useless.
Well, in a way, I'm gonna put it to you like this. Hey, Antoinette, welcome up to the stage. Give me a second. I'm gonna finish this thought and then I'll let you go ahead and say what you got to say. With restraining orders, here's the thing. If you have a stalker standing outside your window and you call the police and the police can get there in time to catch the stalker and they stalking you, then it works. But when
Mm-hmm.
you have a restraining order and that stalker standing outside and you on the phone with the police and they kick your door in and now their fingers is around your throat, that paper don't mean nothing. So a lot of
Correct.
times, people will get restraining orders, and I get when she says they don't work or it doesn't work. That's why they say it doesn't work, because in all actuality, unless you're going to have police with you 24/7 bodyguarding you, it's just a piece of paper that's on the books. And I say to this, still get it, even though people have that mentality, still get it. Because if you break up in my house and I got a restraining order against you and you got your hands around my neck, guess what's finna happen to you? I'm finna
Pow
unalive
pow.
you. Okay,
Pow
I'm
pow.
gonna unalive you, and it's justifiable homicide because if the police deemed you dangerous enough for me to have a restraining order against you, that means that I can protect myself against you. You have no business being anywhere around me, and you threatening my life. See what I'm saying? You got to learn how to
Mhm.
use things properly.
Right.
Hey, Antoinette. Hey, Prada Mama.
Hey, how you doing?
What's
Hello.
poppin'?
It's
Hi.
Buttercup again.
Hey, Buttercup girl.
Okay, I just want to say, and I hope y'all don't drag me for this, but am I the only one having a hard time believing that a restraining order actually exists?
No, I'm not having a hard time with it.
No. It,
I'm not having a hard time with
it,
it. You know
it's
why? Because they've had a lot of domestic violence disputes. And with domestic violence disputes comes restraining orders,
yes.
whether
But
you
I
want them or
feel,
not.
but I feel like wouldn't that be public record? Like, couldn't we just look that up and see it's in the system? Also, when Meg the Stallion had one against Tory Lanez, and we publicly saw him harassing her and going to Rolling Loud, he went to court the next day. So if them two was publicly seen together, they should wouldn't one of them be in jail by now?
Well, here's the thing. There was a phone call made that he was there. There was a phone call made that he was there. Now, my problem with all of this is restraining orders and all of that. Put a pin in that for a second. Where the hell is his PO?
Mhm.
That's the problem.
Like, okay, the restraining orders, we could look and see if we can pull some restraining orders, yes. But where the hell is the PO? He been drinking, he been drugging, he done kidnapped, what he done beat up women. What else is he gonna do? How much more is he going, excuse me, get away with before they actually drag him to where he need to go? He need a timeout. He needs a timeout for real.
It's giving the
Agreed.
POK.
Hey,
And what I'm
Antoinette,
trying
go
to
ahead.
figure out was Marsh the only adult in that house that day?
No. No,
And
Chastity was there.
Now,
Uh,
was Chastity there or was Chastity at an Airbnb too? Because Chastity posted some pictures at an Airbnb as well. But I want to know that same daggone question right there. Was she there? Was she not? Because I didn't hear Chastity say that she was doing anything in the house at all in any of her half explanations that she gave that didn't give us nothing.
Now with
and
Mark,
while Marsh was chasing Blue down for the baby, who watching the
Who
other
was watching the
kids?
kids, right?
when Marsh had went live and she was saying no, she was not the only one in the house, but she was the only one that got up and went to go see about that
You
baby.
know what? You're right,
I
Foxy. She
think
damn sure
Jay.
did say
I
that.
think
She said that.
Jay was in there with her.
Well, we know Jay's scary. Hey,
Yeah.
Antoinette, go ahead, Antoinette, and then welcome Tammy and Latyra.
Just
Latyra girl.
hi, girl.
just a few things. I haven't been here in a while, but yeah,
I know. Welcome back.
life has been lifing, you know.
I know. I know.
But just a few things to point out. I've with with the Jaden and Krishan situation.
Mhm.
I have a friend that I talk about this with, and she's not a fan of Krishan at all. But
Mm.
I don't agree. I kind of brought up what you said. I think the other day when we were watching the lives, and you were like, yeah, I think Krishan brought Blueface to the house so Jaden can get away." And I brought
Mhm.
it to your
That's what I was
attention.
thinking too. They brought him over to the house, fed him, probably gave him some melatonin so that girl can get out that house unscathed.
Yeah, so they
Yes, that
did
was the
that.
Not melatonin, Buttercup.
I explained the situation
melatonin.
to my friend, and she was like, "Well, why would she do that for her? They just met." And I was like, "That's not that doesn't matter." I said, "It's two women that were pent against each other by one man." He
Right,
Right.
said
two
it on
women.
his live. He said he
Right.
messed up when he let those two women separate from him and be together.
And
I
Mm-hmm.
two
said,
women that were being abused by the same man.
"Yep." And being
Right.
manipulated. I said it doesn't matter if it was 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, as long as they had enough time to understand where each other was coming from and to find out that they were both being manipulated by this same man. Krishan has a heart of gold. No matter what she does, she has a heart of gold. Yes, she would have took getting slapped up by him in a car ride for Jaden to get away, because Jaden would have got it worse if he would have stayed there with her, and she
Right.
would never been able to leave. So it's a very sensitive topic. Just like when Krishan wrote
Me
on her
too.
Twitter about the unaliving situation, there's a lot of people in the comments that say damaging things like, "Oh, nobody cares, nobody has sympathy." But God
Right.
forbid, God heavily forbid, if something was to happen to her, these will be the same people mourning her.
Well,
Don't warn somebody
baby,
that you're going to talk about this girl in the comments and degrade her. Yes, her life is public. She's 23 years old. We've all been 23. There has not been not one person that hasn't been 23 and hasn't done stupid stuff.
I was really hoping nobody brought up the comment section of the unaliving because Miss
Triggering.
Miss Trashbox Olivia is over there in the comment section on Blue Rock TV talking about that's what she gets for messing with my man. Now I said I wasn't going to talk about her, and I'm not, but at the same time, like, you got a lot of nerve saying that's what somebody get. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
That's why. Let me shut up. As I said, I wasn't gonna give her no shine. I ain't giving her no shine.
Yeah. But it's just
I
a
just, but I'm
general.
burning on the inside because it's comments like that. Then if this girl turns around and she unalives herself, then what?
Hmm.
Then what? What you gonna say to her son? What you gonna say to
Exactly.
her family? What you gonna say to her extended family? What you gonna say to us, the people who have been riding and rocking out with her? What you gonna say then? Because then it'll be, oh my God, R.I.P. Krishan all over the fucking internet. But meanwhile, half you bitches didn't even support her, like her, and you dragged her and helped her get to that fucking end. So I'm gonna sit up here and I'm going to sit pretty and cute, and I'm going to calm my ass down. Hey, Tammy, girl, and hey, look, Latyra, look, I done got mad just that quick because I don't like that. That's a form of bullying. People don't realize
Yes.
they bully the hell out of Krishan,
They
or
do.
call her a bully when she steps back for herself. Like, are you
Right.
serious?
Right.
And I don't know if
Yep.
anybody ever reported this, but it's about Jaidyn Alexis though. But after the grandmother got through cursing Carlissa out, somebody had asked the grandmother, "Why don't y'all help her get away from that demonic family?" And the grandmother's response was, "We've tried, but she's a grown woman."
That's true though. She is grown. She
It's
got a.
true.
She is.
I get that they're grown, but they need therapy. Somebody should be encouraging them to get therapy because it's not normal. Like they are being abused
Yep.
verbally, mentally,
Physically.
Absolutely.
emotionally,
Absolutely.
and for their
Spiritually.
families to just sit there, yes, to sit around and just allow it to happen.
And that's the biggest one right there, spiritually being abused too.
Mhm.
Another,
Mhm.
another one more big thing, like when they were in the house together, my friend, she kind of brought up like why all of a sudden she could have always left. I said, you got to notice, Krishan gave her the backbone to walk the hell away.
Uh-huh.
Just like when her mama was there. When her mama was there, when she caught Krishan and them, she would have never left. She would have left for a couple hours and came right back. She left for so long because she had backbone to leave. Jaden's not the type of person to leave Blue. Blue can convince somebody to jump out of a window if he chose to, as long as you're insecure and dumb enough and in love with him enough. You've seen it all his life. No matter if he has Jaidyn Alexis or Krishan, there's still millions of women out there who wants to be with Blue. Why? We don't know. Just like when he got mad at Jason for showing the clip, or his team for showing the clip of his interview to hype up Krishan. Because best believe if Krishan would have never seen that, I don't think she would have said half the things she said. Because he knows how to persuade her, he knows how to get in her head, and he knows how to tell her, like, don't talk bad about me.
I, I just
I know
wanted to say,
Jaden's just like very hurt right now. I know she's very hurt because it was obvious his feelings for Krishan.
Yeah.
I know when they both
Because she
sold those
said in that
phones.
video, you acting different. She's here. This is
Mhm.
not how you was acting when she wasn't here, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I know when
So
they
Hey,
both showed
Yodo,
each other the phone,
what
and they
happened?
I
saw
have.
the messages.
It could only be one talking at a time. What you
That
said,
was me.
Tammy?
I'm sorry.
Oh, I was saying, I know they showed each other those phones, and they saw those messages that was
Yes.
contradicting everything Blue said. Jaden saw what he was telling Krishan. Krishan saw
Mhm.
what he was telling Jaden. And I
Mm-hmm.
think that was Jaden's breaking point because you know how that goes. A man will tell you anything to make
Yep.
you do what he wants you to do and be telling the other girl a completely different story. So I think
Mhm.
that was her breaking point right there.
Yep. And he's a
Well,
professional love bomber. He knows how to bomb women. You see, he goes out and cheats on Jaden with Krishan, and then comes back home and tells her she's the best. You got this. Keep going. You're the best. You're number one. You're this, and gets her self esteem up so that she feels like she's just that girl.
Well,
Can we
now
go
I
back
see
to Jay?
Mrs. down in the comments, and Mrs. saying she's bringing up the fact that there is a TV show that is coming out. We know that there's a TV show because Wack posted about the TV show, and that was the last thing that I spoke about yesterday before I was just completely done and had to go. Okay, I'm sorry I abruptly ended the live yesterday, y'all, but after that I was like, you know what, I gotta go because if I don't go, I'm not gonna go now. But we know that there's a show that's allegedly coming. And if that is the case, then we know that TV shows get recorded ahead of time. So that doesn't mean anything just because there's a show coming out. And I understand that you're saying that her nails are painted blue now. But what this comment right here, what Vixie82 said, this is kind of hitting the nail on the head for me. It says he tore that house, he tore up his own house. What struck me as odd is his clothes were not touched by Jaden's thrown out. His mental state is deteriorating and is putting everyone in danger. Now, I did not see Blue's clothes thrown and strewn about. Um, what I can say is there are people that are saying that they did see Krishan sneak off towards that studio when he was on the live. I did not see that. So I cannot say that that is true. Um, Do I believe that the house was torn up by the three of them? I believe that's a possibility. Do I believe that the women tore up the house? I believe that's a possibility. Do I believe that he tore up the house? I believe that's a possibility. Basically, what I'm saying to you is we don't have no receipts to prove who did or did not tear up that house. What I will say is the lady said you did that yourself. But I wouldn't say that I tore up his house neither on camera when he's saying that he's using it as evidence. So, no. At the end of the day, we don't know who tore the house up. All we know is the house got tore the hell up. The house stayed tore the hell up as of yesterday, and we don't know if it still tore the hell up today. And I do agree that I believe that Jaidyn and Chrisean, when they left that house together, they exchanged phones and went through each other's text threads with him and got to comparing notes and seeing just how much he was playing in Jaidyn's face. Because I can't say he was playing in Chrisean's face, and I'm not saying that because she's the fan fave over here. I'm saying that because Chrisean was very well aware of everything that was going on. Okay, Jaidyn was not. Jaidyn was believing him. Okay, Jaidyn was believing that he was not with her right after he proposed to Jaidyn. She believed that Chrisean wasn't with her because she went on that podcast and was insinuating that she was stealing a moment from her. But now they got to see the truth in black and white. And that would be enough to have me sit up and have a drink with somebody that I've been feuding with over a ninja. And I just found out that this ninja been lying to me,
Playing
lying
both
to
of
her,
us.
lying to us. So we going to sit up here at this gas station and get drunk and try to figure out what we going to do. Now, is it possible that they got drunk and said, we're going to go tear his house up? It's very much possible that that happened. But it's also very much possible that he had a temper tantrum. I want to know where Javon is because we just seen Journey in the video, but where is Javon?
I didn't see Journey. I need a screenshot of that.
Journey is there. She's there. She's in that video that Sadie posted. That's Sadie's daughter and Journey.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the live where they was tearing stuff up. Okay.
Oh, no. The one that I just showed when we first came on.
I
Where's
missed that.
Javon? I want proof of life on Javon. Not saying it like, something's wrong with him. I'm just saying I want to see Javon. I want to make sure Javon is okay because where's Javon?
Either at school or her mom's house.
I feel bad for Javon because you see how he acted the first time she left and his daddy wasn't around. I feel so bad for that little boy.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then you talking about putting him on the curb yesterday or the other day.
Exactly. I just want to say one more thing about Marsh because this has been on my heart ever since this has happened. I absolutely love Marsh. I have 40-year and 45-year friends. I'm 53. I have a friend that I've been best friends with since kindergarten, and we still rocking and rolling to this day. I love the way she got on there and how her sister and them, Chrisean and them sister and them, they be throwing this shade, but when she got on there and she said yesterday, I was at home in my bed sleeping. I don't live with nobody. We all got this together. We all came up together. We came up with this plan. And she kept on saying we did this together. And it was just showing that, she see the shots that the sisters now throw at her, but she's not living off Chrisean. She said, Chrisean, yes, she did. She is a way for all of us to come up, but we made a pact together and we all doing this together. We're a family. And I don't think that they like that. And the fact that they keep saying, oh, she put her hands on my sister. Well, your sister got on an interview and said she hit Marsh first.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
They do not like that. And I'm sorry. I feel like Chastity is cut from the same cloth as Becky. I feel every time y'all ever hear that saying from Big Mama and Mama when you come in with one of your friends and they leave out and she look at you and say, that ain't your friend.
Yes. Let me tell you, Chastity gives me very much scammer.
Yeah.
Don't trust her. Something in my heart. You thought that I didn't trust China? No, I don't trust Chastity either because she is something else. I don't know what it is about her.
I
She
can't
rubbed you the
stand
wrong
China,
way.
and I wish y'all would collectively ignore the grand sister.
She's
Not the
scammer.
grand sister.
Yes, the grand sister.
You say you had a
Chastity look like she smell like Tootsie Cat and Bad Decisions. Ooh,
Oh
I can't
Lord, what
stand her.
Chastity be saying little stuff that you
she
can't
do?
that kind of she's talking to Taseki but in different ways. Like, yeah, I'm gonna eat whenever she say I'm gonna eat, or I be catching these little shady things she be saying, and it just make me think that, you know, what is her real intentions? She was with Taseki. She was with what's that AJ now? She
What?
was hanging
Hold
them out with
on.
them. Yes.
Linda, wait a minute. Linda said Latifah got into it with Glorilla's crew.
Oh,
She don't
yes,
like
Oh
girl.
yeah,
nobody that's
Oh
cool
Yes,
with
yeah.
girl.
Krishan.
she did.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, girl.
See,
Last night when
I
they
was
was filming.
offline. I'm gonna have to go back and dig, and now we got see because I was like, I done been offline. I don't know what I'm supposed to do a video on, but I got to give y'all a video.
Girl,
Hmm.
it was a whole mess at that Nick Cannon thing.
I
Jocelyn
heard.
and Thing
Baddies
got into
versus
it. Well,
the
I
cabaret.
think
Yeah.
Taseki's still trying to play on her sister name. You still trying to get clout. Cause why you
Hmm.
beefing with everybody that's cool with her? Now it's starting to give me real desperate on her end. Like now all of a sudden you and Crew is getting into it. Like they don't know
First,
you. Who are you? They know your sister. Like why is your friends getting into it with her dancers? Like it just gives me really clout chasing. I'm desperate. I'm not trending like I thought I was on Baddies. I'm not replacing my sister, and I need attention. So
she's going about it the wrong way, and she
yeah,
doesn't even and her anger and her hate won't allow her to see it.
Nope. Now, Latira, you was trying to say something. What was you trying to say, sweetheart?
I was trying to say, go back to Jay, like who was in the house. Jay was with um Rock because they messed with the brothers.
Oh, that's
Jay
right.
messed
Yes.
Jay messed with Kevin's brother. So that's they was
Yeah,
together.
but hello.
Yeah.
They was together. Them two, Jay and Rock was together. That's how they all got up
Oh,
to where she was at Blue House because they messed with the brother. So they probably was all in the studio together. Because if you notice, you Marsh was like rocking, and Jay was they always together because they messed with the brothers.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing I was about to say, what else I was about to say? I forgot what I was about to say.
I had one more thing to say too before I leave.
What happened? She's
yeah.
talking about let's see with Lexi. She's talking about K Suave's brother. Is my mic loud?
Mm-mm.
Okay,
No.
because I know it
no.
can be too loud sometimes.
No, you do.
Oh, welcome, Yellow Cake. What's going on? What's popping?
Hey, Henny. Happy belated birthday.
Thank
How's
you.
everybody doing? Ooh, um, yeah, this is all crazy, man. Just can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
we
Yeah.
can
Oh,
hear
okay.
you.
So yeah, I mean, I would if I was her, because yes, like we all been 23. I think she's like 1 foot still in love with him, 1 foot trying to get away from him, and it's hard for her because of course that's him. That's their relationship. That's their and that they've had privately, even though we see things on some stuff privately going on that we may never see.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think this guy is in because if you go to somebody's house to kill and because you can't get away and take a baby, and he's going to do next. Like,
Yeah,
you know
that's what
how
I
sometimes
wanted
you
to talk
feel
about. That's what
spirit.
I wanted to talk about next.
Yep. It's no telling what to do next because even if because she says he her and she told him like, damn, I'm in the studio, like leave me alone.
Yep.
Then next thing you know, he leaves the club and shows up at your house, and Marsh admits that he did have a key, but he still kicks the door in because he's intoxicated. Um, so you got to think like, well, he's probably, and also she said that he pays the phone bill. So the phone is still under him. She said that in one of her lives. He pays the phone bill. Sometimes he don't pay the bill, so she'll pay it. So he can see where she's at. Those
Oof.
locations, if she ain't turned her location off, because even in the Jason Lee interview, I know I'm skipping just because I'm trying to give somebody else a chance to speak, but in the Jason Lee interview while he was on live, he said, well, how do you know where Krishan was at? Anybody can know where she's
Mhm.
at. She was quiet. She wasn't online. Everybody was waiting to where's Krishan? Everybody needed their dose of Krishan, right? Boy, this was a heck of a dose though. But so I'm like, yo, this fool is probably stalking her. He's probably stalking her. And it's been plenty of times where she said we always beef, we always break up and we get back together, but and this is the entanglement they play even without the baby, but she needs to be careful because
Well,
he's one of them people, if I can't have you, nobody can. Because yo, he even threw a shot. Like, if you want to join this circus, remember the last time you want to deal with a woman who got 7 tattoos of me on her neck? No, he's literally saying to these people, if you want to bother with her, you want to have to step to me.
Just like how he made that. These are now my new artists. Like anybody that messes with Krishan
Yes.
is a part of me. Like it's
Yep.
me and me only. But you see, he ain't stepping up to K Suave like that, which is so funny.
It's
Well, he
coming.
actually
It's
did.
coming.
He did.
Because he
He threw
know
that.
better.
He
K
threw that
Swab
shot.
runs with bloods, boo. He runs with real blood.
Yeah, I don't think he
Yep.
wants
And
them
he did throw
problems.
a jab.
I
But
want
I
he
to.
said,
think he's gonna get bold to step the case. I think he's gonna get bold, and I think that's why
yep.
Jay Cinco got on down.
I think
Yeah.
he would have been
Because
did it though. Look how quick he does it to everybody else. I think he don't want those problems over there. And Wack probably
no,
told him not to, because remember Wack is
but
supposed to be a blood too.
yeah, but I
Okay,
mean,
so hold
there's
on,
something
ladies.
else.
Hold on, ladies. Now I did go scrolling because Miss was in these in the chat in the cap. She was screaming at me. She wanted me to see this. She said, "You gonna see this?" I don't know where you went to, Miss, but I see it. Okay, so apparently on Messy T page there is a post, and we missed it. We missed it, so I'm gonna go pull it up for us so that we can go see it for ourselves if it is still there. Oh, it
Okay.
is. It is. It's still there. It's still there. So now I see it. I sees it. We finna see it together.
Mm.
We finna see it together, y'all. Mm-mm-mm.
And while
Oh
you pulling
Lord
it up,
Jesus,
Henny,
there's a fire. Look, y'all.
But I definitely, as
Lord
soon as he get the
Jesus, it's
chance,
a fire.
he's gonna go after K Swabi. It's a matter of time. He's gonna go
oh,
after
it's
him.
time right now because whether he know it or not, after he pulled that little stunt, I don't know if anybody else paid attention.
Mhm.
She took her baby and she went to Suave house. So now your baby is under the same roof as Suave because she's not leaving him home anymore.
Yeah,
When she
and in
went
that live,
live,
he did say
when
that.
she
Oh,
went,
He
yeah,
said
he's
we're
dead.
doing that
Do
circus.
y'all see? Can y'all see that clearly? Or do I
Yeah,
need
Yeah.
I
to
see.
zoom it
What
in
is
just a little bit more?
Okay.
Oh,
so
he
she's
gonna
back with
click.
milk.
He
She's
gonna be
back.
like, "Oh, you got dudes around my son, bet."
Mm.
I'm talking about what's on the screen.
that is
Oh,
his
Oh, the
nail.
nails.
She back with milk
if it's,
music.
This is
She's
what
I'll never
Miss
still
was
laugh.
talking about right here. Miss was saying her nails are blue and she posted MILF Music. She's saying use code MILF Music for 30% off your next nail set. Now, here's my thing with the MILF Music, okay?
Hmm.
Because, when you file LLC paperwork, you can file that paperwork as an officer. But like I said, you also can make a mistake when filling out that paperwork. And instead of you putting yourself down as the owner and CEO of the business, you accidentally put yourself down as an officer. So I'm wondering if the rumors of her owning MILF Music could possibly be true, or has she decided to just go get a taste of her medicine and go get beat up? Because in order for her to go home, she gonna have to take an ass whooping. There's no
Oh
way
yes.
Blue is gonna let that slide, and she gonna be able to come back home. He done threw that girl's stuff out in front the house. Okay,
Yes, he
you
did.
ain't
Remember,
going back through them doors without getting your ass whooped if you know what dealing like a dude like him means.
and
I
remember
would
what
hope
Wax
she brought
said.
somebody with her.
But not only
They
she's
still
gonna
gotta leave though.
not only
It
she's
must
gonna
be
get
under
butt
her name
whipping,
though,
she's
because
got to be publicly humiliated. Remember the last
Yes,
time she went off on a tangent and he got back and he had her tattoo milk music on her behind? She's gonna have to
but
go through a public humiliation ritual after the
yep,
butt whooping.
let me
yep.
put you let me see if y'all digging what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Remember when they signed all the paperwork and Milk Music was like he started popping it off? He was going through a lot of money troubles. So he might have put it in her name
Yes,
to,
Yep.
to
ma'am.
like protect the money that he made off of that. So it wouldn't be put in
I
that
agree.
13 million and all of that. And if that's the case, she about to pull a bigger one than Kershawn did, naming the baby Kershawn Jr. Because if she could run with that after the Sony deal and all that, yeah, he's gonna be left on his face looking real bad.
That's
Well,
if she can pull that off. Because now I'm sorry. While I'm rooting for Jaidyn, and I have always said this from the giddy up, that I wait for the day when both of them leave him in the dust. I don't know if she's strong enough to stand on her own just yet, because she consistently has run back and forth, and I don't see her being by herself. Shy, him holding up liquor and lean in his pictures is not new, sweetheart. That's what he does. He drinks lean.
yep.
Sharonda, hey girl, Sharonda, what you doing over there in the chat, Sharonda?
And
Y'all
we
know I
got
gotta mess with Sharonda when she comes up in here. That's nothing new. You know what I'm saying? It's new to us because we don't know him like that. But if you go back through his videos and stuff like
Yeah.
that, you go through his pictures, lean is his thing. That's not something he just started doing. That's what he does. My thing is, Krishan, you better not pick up. If I see you pick up one
A
styrofoam
double
cup,
cup.
girl, I'm coming for you. I seen that double cup in that video too. I'm watching you, Krishan, girl. I'm watching you.
But she already the fence it. She already did it though. If you be technical, if you go back and watch the Blue Girls Club, he used to give them that.
I don't remember that, Latara, but she ain't been doing it since then. She better not start now. I'm going out to California and I'm gonna throw her over my knee.
Yeah.
And,
Well,
and about Jaden and
Yeah.
her standing on her own, he writes her music. She can barely remember her own song.
Did you?
So yeah, I don't know about that standing on her own with that MILF music.
Yeah. Did,
I'm not too sure on that.
but you know
Wax
what would it
100
would
said?
be real dope for them two to team up to get their own show, so she can like Rock can like have like they can have the kids together. This them two, and they boss up with each other. It
I
would be
don't
She
real.
not gonna do it.
I don't want
I
to sound
know.
like a hater, but ChriseanRock do not need Jaidyn Alexis to do that.
Definitely.
No, she already bossed. I'm
No,
not
she
saying
don't.
Rock. I'm saying the other way around. I'm not saying she a boss Rock up. I'm saying she'll help Jaden boss up. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
thing it's crazy, but unfortunately, it's still too fresh. And if somebody's gonna go back to him, they're gonna be at odds again. It was one thing when it was quiet. Yeah, I know you might be creeping with her because, of course, there's only a problem with Krishan knowing he sleep with all these other people, but Krishan has his heart. And this fool just said that he literally admitted he only proposed to make
To
Jaden
make her
happy,
happy.
Okay,
which
yeah,
I
not
think
to be what he's
half of that's
married.
true. But
Which
I
come
think
on, we
he put
all
that.
knew that already. He did that to put, and I've been
Yeah.
saying that shit. Y'all know I've
Yep.
been saying that.
Yep.
Yeah,
Sharonda, click the link
that
and
was a
come on
check
up,
and empty.
girl.
That was a check and
Um,
empty.
Kimmy,
Mm.
Kimmy B, you have to allow the permissions for your mic and your camera. Okay,
Okay.
there you go, boo.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been saying that he proposed to her just to keep her quiet because he knew she was gonna leave his behind. He had to do something big. Okay, big or go home. And I knew the pressure, even though she says it's not like I was pressuring him. But come on, ladies, y'all know how we do when we want a man to do something. how we can pressure them without pressuring them. When he
Exactly.
knows he was trying to get back at Krishan. Come on now, you can lie
Yeah.
to people half the time, some of the time, but you can't lie to the people all the time. Hey, cutie girl. But
But
yeah, so we know definitely that that was a what is that called? A Hail Mary pass on his behalf
Yeah.
for him to ask
It
her
was
to marry him.
And like
I
he
think it was a
told
few things with
Jason,
that. Yeah,
like,
I think it was a
like
few things with that though.
he told Jason yesterday, he did that to make her happy. But the more it went on, he seen that she wasn't happy, which he said he wasn't happy. That made him not happy.
But
He
we
Right.
and
can
Exactly.
tell
we
he didn't
all
like
knew
him.
he wasn't happy. Everybody knew he wasn't happy.
he
He
also
said he
stated
thinks she
that he
loves him,
already
but
knew
she
that
don't like him.
boom,
That's what
that
that is.
she loves him, but she don't like him.
She don't like
Everybody
him.
can see it. It
We
doesn't
can
make
Yes,
him
see
and
that.
we
And
as
that's
women,
why I
we
Get
all
what
said
know
that
that
what
girl
that
girl.
feel
said.
like.
He did that also to make Krishan mad and to
Yep.
get
Now,
back at
Ken,
Sure
Krishan.
did.
I believe that and I stand by that. But we also
Yep.
know that he was not happy. We also know she did not like him. She didn't like that
No.
boy.
I
She
think
did
both
not.
of
And
them
I
had to
believe
keep
she
up the
came in
front.
with a
He's
plan.
a nasty dog.
But
Well, now I believe she had a plan from the giddy up, okay,
Mhm.
to come on back in that house because there's no way. Remember I did a live and I said to y'all, Jaidyn is moving with vengeance, and I don't care what nobody say to me that she was moving with
Exactly.
vengeance, and I still believe she was moving with vengeance, and I think that her going through Krishan's phone and seeing Krishan's phone and Krishan seeing her phone, Krishan didn't care. Jaidyn cared more than
Mm-mm.
Krishan
Yep,
cared. I
that
can
broke
tell
her
you
Mhm.
that
down.
much.
Yep.
Okay. And he
Mhm.
was acting weird. Why you being weird to me, Blue, in front of Krishan? Now she get to see the full picture. Now you not being
Mm-hmm.
lied to no more. Now you seeing
Mm-hmm.
what you dealing with. Now you
Yep.
realize you being played. Now you realize all this time Krishan ain't been lying to you.
Is
The
this for real?
humiliation
Yeah.
that this girl just went through, if she goes back, baby, she better have a plan. You better not go back in there thinking you could change this man because that's where a lot of women mess up at, thinking they could
Yep.
change a man's cheating ways, and you can't. A man like Blue will never change until he's ready to, and I don't see him changing no time soon.
Well,
So if she
You
go
he
back
ain't
in there, she
changing
better
with his
take her
mother.
ass whooping. Okay, because that's what it's going
Yep.
to take for her to go in there, get publicly humiliated, but she
Yes.
better have a damn plan to get a bag,
Yep.
secure a damn bag out of him. And
Exactly.
she
Like
really meet
Krishan
up with
did.
Krishan.
and
Mhm.
Yep.
I commend the ladies, squashing their beef. I really
I
do.
commend Krishan.
But
That's gross.
I commend
but
Krishan. That was I
I
think
I
Krishan was the
really
mastermind behind that.
I really do feel that in order for Krishan to move on and what she is trying to do, it's okay to be cordial. We squashed our beef. I'm done. Just I wouldn't that
Mhm.
doing songs together. I would just cut it off because as long as you're dealing with Jaden, you're gonna have to deal with Blue. So she's definitely
Yeah.
gonna have to cut ties. We squashed our beef. I'm cool if you go back with him and the baby come over there. I can trust that you won't harm my baby
Nah,
now.
hell no.
Mm-mm.
No,
Sir,
Uh-uh.
too
I'm
soon
just
for all of
saying
that. No, ma'am.
You
I'm
you
just saying
know
if they got to that point, but she's definitely gonna have to not all of that. Let's do music together. Or we a group and no, no,
right
no. She's
now.
gonna
Right.
have to cut it off.
Why
Jaden,
Right,
can't
we
right.
cool. Ain't no more beef. But I'm done. Just cut it off. Ain't no more
Well,
hanging out. None of that stuff.
I want to welcome Sharonda up to the stage. Sharonda, you ain't been up here in a long time, girl. What you got to say? Sharonda. Sharonda going once, going twice. Sharonda, do you know how to unmute the mic, girl? All right, well, Sharonda will tap in when she can get it together. But
Hey,
oh, there she. Oh,
anyway,
I thought she was okay. So Buttercup said, okay, so she didn't want to unmute the mic. Give me the mic.
okay, so I'm gonna make this point because I gotta get out of here and then I'm gonna come back. But I wanted to revisit Yellow Cake's point. I wanted to make that point in the first place.
Uh-huh.
But and I'm gonna knock on wood real quick because I don't really want to speak it into existence. But I feel like if he's bold enough to kidnap his own
I ain't got
child,
nothing to say
he
right now.
he should
um,
do something more drastic. Like y'all ever hear those
can you
situations
hear
where
me?
the woman
Can
that
you hear
got
me?
out of a DV situation,
Hold on
she
one
got a
second.
baby by
Wait a
him.
minute, Buttercup. Yeah, we can hear you,
it's
Sharonda, but Buttercup is talking
muted?
at
You
the
can't hear
moment.
me?
We can hear you. You can't hear us.
Anyway,
Go ahead.
Anyway, those situations where a woman got out of a DV situation with her baby daddy, she dropped the child off, and then next thing you know, something happens to the baby. Like, if I was Krishan, I'd be thinking, is this gonna be the last time I see my child? Because, and this is why I do think they do need to get the courts involved. That way he can have only supervised visits with the child.
Now, I would agree with that as well. Like, get some supervised visitations going or whatever. But we all know that Blue really don't care about seeing the
The
baby.
child.
He's
Yep.
Exactly.
using the baby. He's pulling a baby mama tactic right here,
Yep.
using the baby to see the mama.
Mm-hmm.
And with his erratic behavior, the booger sugar, the drinking,
I would.
accidents, he is definitely a danger right now.
Yep.
Definitely a danger. And if she
Right.
don't
If
do
I was
anything
Krishan, I would be paranoid to give that man my child every time.
Well, that's
What
why
if
she just.
what if an accident, a quote unquote accident happened to my child because you trying to hurt me?
Well,
Sojo
Well,
Diva,
it
hold on
actually
one
did.
second. Hold on one second. Sojo Diva, where did you get that from? Where's the receipt for that? Because because she's asking, did Blue steal Krishan's truck, pull case swab out? What did
what?
she say?
I know where she
This
got that
sound
from.
like some, I don't
from
want to say who,
from an
but this
I
sound
know we
like
unreliable
some,
know.
resource.
From
right.
that
It
blonde
Yeah,
video you
we
pulled
talk
all know
case
about.
who that
swab
is.
out and drove off, but she
Yeah, I
got it
saw
back.
that.
Sojo Diva, no. If he would have did all of that, don't you think that would have been all over the blogs by now?
Hmm. Yeah, no.
Where y'all getting that narrative about him and her truck? He doesn't have her truck.
I don't think
Yeah.
That
that's a
came from the
credible
T Man.
source.
I'm telling you, it came from the T Man. That T Man guy
Yes.
is crazy.
You know what? Y'all really still be going over there after Krishan done told y'all that be lying.
Why y'all be lying like that in my Nay voice?
Okay?
The Blue is
Why you
very
always
dangerous.
lying?
He has that big
Hmm.
$13 million lawsuit. Everything is breaking
Hmm.
down around him. He's doing more and more booger sugar, acting more,
Hmm.
acting more and more erratic. She, when she went on live the other day, was yesterday when she was in front of that mic and she had the baby and she kept on saying,
Yep.
"Nobody is keeping my baby no more. When I move,
Exactly.
my baby gonna move because he'll come take my baby." She knows he's dangerous. She knows
Mm-hmm.
he's dangerous.
Yeah.
That's why she
Oh
left
my
that studio the
God.
way she did and told Marsh,
I got
stall
four
him. I just
minutes.
need 4 minutes to get to you. Just stall him. Because she knew.
You know what though? I hate the non-communication with these sisters because that's okay. I mean, let me not call people names, but how you gonna say I'm gonna give him to him if that's his dad? Girl, what the
That's
hell's wrong
Cassidy.
with you?
Chastity.
Yeah.
Like, what the
I'd
heck?
have kicked them
And
all
he
out my
drunk.
house. They would have
I
all got
don't.
kicked out.
I don't think Tesla's the problem. I think it really is Chastity. I think
Yeah,
Tesla would have
Chastity.
not allowed it.
And it's
Mm-mm.
for her saying he
Like,
that's
what
his,
the
still
heck?
his son. That's still his son. So that's his son. So it made him a right to take him out at 4 o'clock with nothing on,
Right.
nothing on that
Like,
car.
what?
He went to the
And
club,
now
got
Junior,
drunk.
wait a minute. Because now Junior, when Krishan went live yesterday, she was sitting in the studio. I'm watching the video back because y'all know we watched it live here yesterday. Soon as
Mhm.
it came on, we was on it. But I'm listening to it back yesterday. The baby is congested. You done got that baby
Baby
sick, Blue.
sick.
Taking that damn baby out in the middle of the night. You know he don't like to be cold. Now I know I did funny. Shut up, Alicia. Alicia said without his bear suit. Shut up, Alicia. Leave me alone.
Okay,
Okay.
I was on the floor. I said, God
She got
damn
the
it.
bear suit from Target.
He
I have a
listen.
Well,
question.
that
At
recap
the end of the
yesterday had
day,
me
Called
going.
I'm
Kyla, right? When
what
the
happened?
baby was crying all night because you had him out. Like, what's it called? Kyla, right?
Colic.
Colic.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can get that crying, and they don't even know what he crying for. Like, just he, if he cared about that baby, he would at least wrap the cover on him. Socks. Where's his hat?
But
Here's
Like,
did
my
you
thing.
hear
He quick to talk about. Oh wait a
Marge
minute.
saying y'all need to check on him because he wasn't right? Marge was literally saying he wasn't in his right mind. He was not in his right mind.
Okay, wait a minute.
Logic.
Hold up, y'all. Hold up, y'all. Please stop mentioning that person in the chat, guys. Stop mentioning that. I do not go off of speculation, rumors, or any of that stuff. Y'all know that is not what my channel is about. If y'all enjoy that content, that is fine. I am not telling y'all what to do. I don't care who y'all watch. I love the fact that y'all watch me. That's all I know. But at the end of the day, if there's no receipt to it, y'all know I'm not going to report on it. And I don't talk about other people in my chat or on this channel. I try not to, but I told y'all why I don't. Chrisean herself said when that home invasion stuff came out, she said after, and I'll pull the live for y'all if y'all forgot, because y'all know I'll pull the receipt. She said I went offline and y'all started a rumor of an invasion. That's a lie. Y'all started lying. Basically, I'm paraphrasing her, but she basically said it was a lie. I don't need her to tell me much more about anything. So unless there is a receipt over here, we are not going to talk about it. And we're not going to talk about nobody channel over here, especially when they're people that I don't already promote. And I promote who I promote because I've been a person just like y'all watching their stuff. And now they've embraced me and taken me under their arms. So yeah, y'all kidnapped me yesterday. Y'all did. Y'all did, Melanated Beauty. She said we kidnapped Henny yesterday and we are graced with her today. Thanks. And y'all welcome, because I'm not even supposed to be here. Okay. Nay, girl. Bring your ass up here. Now, back to what we was talking about. Yeah, I don't understand that. I don't understand how he could get up here and when she was pregnant, talk about how he's such the experienced parent. Okay, he's such the experienced parent. But then when it comes down to being experienced enough to know not to take a child out, try again, Nay. To not take a child out at the nighttime. You telling me you don't know that? You don't know that baby could have gotten sick. You knew that, but your ass was too drugged up, coked up, drunk up, or whatever it was you was full of. Come on, Nay. There you
And
go.
angry
You
because
took
it
that
was that
baby
boy's
out
birthday.
being spiteful.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very clear to me, Lucifer is suffering from some type of mental illness, and he needs to go and get diagnosed and maybe treated with some mood stabilizers instead of self-medicating.
Yeah.
Addiction is a
Unfortunately, his
mental
mother
illness.
should have been helping him. His mom really, I really, now at this point, a parent would be like, you need some help. You might need to be 302 or something when I catch you in these, in these things that you're going through. But she gaslights him. So what in the world?
Yellow
She
cake, baby.
definitely
How the
gaslights him.
mentally ill gonna help the mentally ill?
Yeah, it ain't gonna work.
It's messed
But
up. It's so
We
messed
know
up.
It
colors
ain't gonna
ain't
work.
right.
And the circle and the saga continues. Oh my God.
The
Right.
only one I think is stable is Callie. If you want to be,
And Callie questionable
and
sometimes.
she questionable.
At
Yeah,
this
not.
point,
especially with that sexual red nonsense, that was
Yeah, that
crazy.
was crazy.
yeah, that
Arguing
was
about
weird.
the yeah, that's crazy.
And the fact
Y'all
that
welcome Nate
Carlissa,
to the stage.
mm,
Nate is here,
Hey, Nay.
y'all.
Hey,
And
Nay.
y'all,
Hey,
Hey,
if
Nay.
they
Nate.
say, if
Hey.
one more person say that, oh, he didn't have no car seat, Mars told you yesterday she grabbed that car seat. That baby was in the car seat when the car crashed. Stop saying he had no car seat. Mars
Oh,
made
Right.
that's
know of
true.
that. When
He
he
didn't
got in
have a
that car,
car seat
Mars
in the
said, oh, we
Uber.
gonna go. Yeah, now in the Uber, he had no car seat.
I want to know where his car at. Cause y'all
Yes,
crashed
I would
the
think so.
car. Where the hell is the car?
I'm
Mm-hmm.
trying to figure that
All
out
the
too. I'm
cars,
like, did
all
he
the cars
leave the
are
car
missing.
on the side of the road? He going to jail. Oh my God.
If
that's what
it's still
Krishan
there, they
said.
probably
It
done
was on the
scrapped that
side of
thing
the
already.
highway,
It's
she
gone.
said.
So
Oh
they
Lord.
gonna know that's his
Alicia,
car.
hold on one second. Alicia, can we look? Is there any way that we could find out? Because Alicia is the head Henny PI over there. She be helping with, she like the legal team over there. She be helping with all of that stuff. Alicia, are we able to pull anything to see if there was an accident with a Rolls Royce on that morning? Because we need to pull that.
Didn't one of his friends say they dropped
He was
him off
driving
somewhere?
a Toyota, right? And the tire kept getting flat. Cause she was like, I gotta put some air on the tire again. It's flat again.
I think that was a G wagon.
No, she wasn't in
That
the
The
G
G
wagon
wagon is
yesterday.
crashed.
She was in some type of hoopty car. That's why I was like, "Who car is that?" But I heard the hoop ride that they were sitting in at the gas station was Jaidyn car before all of it. But now I don't know if that's true. That's
oh
just what I
wow.
heard. Now remember, I said I heard. I
Mm.
heard.
It could have been because then she dropped the kids off with her family, and maybe the car was at her family's house.
No, that's
It,
not Jaden's Benz, Alicia, because her Benz that she had before she got the G Wagon was black. That car was gray or light in color.
yeah,
Oh, okay. So
And those seats was cloth. Benz, they don't make cloth
Nugent,
seats.
because I've been calling you Noonji. Is it Noonjin? Uh, that's her mama's car. Yeah, it was a bucket that she was in yesterday.
yeah.
Great hoopty.
Wow.
And then
Actually, I haven't even seen that G Wagon. I kept seeing
It's
them getting the
crashed.
Rolls Royce. I haven't seen it.
no,
It's
he got it
gone.
fixed.
He
He got
got
it
it
fixed, and
fixed.
then all of a sudden he pop up with a Rolls Royce, and we never seen the G wagon again.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
where
what I'm
is that
saying.
thing
Crazy.
in?
I think those cars are on short-term leases.
Yes,
Yeah, he
I
be
was
kind
saying
of trading them in.
Henny, you know what's making me mad?
What?
The fact that people they sit up here and they watch Tesla live, and they say, "I watched Tesla live," and then turn around and say, "Yeah, cause Rock took him home with her." Jaden let Rock play in her face.
No,
It's clear as day what happened. Tessa said, I shouldn't have to get out of my bed to go and get my sister from your house from you trying to hurt my sister.
That's
So
what she
clearly
said.
Tessa is telling him, didn't she say in the live she told him get in the car?
That's what she said.
So if Tessa told him get in the car and Jaden left, what's that telling you? Rock obviously said, girl, we gonna try to keep him over here. My sister's over here. He ain't gonna hit me while my sister's over here. But girl, you better go ahead. And Rock even said, I didn't spend the night. He went to sleep. I left. Took
Right. She
Junior, me and
said
Junior
that when
dip.
she went live yesterday and she had Junior in her lap while she was recording. She said she left him there. She left and left him there. And he said in his live when he got home, Jaden wasn't there. So now
Exactly.
I
So
don't
that
know.
was the
Now
plan all along. I bet you Rock said, girl, let me show you these receipts. Jaden was like, girl, I want to leave, but you know what he gonna do. Rock was like, I got your back. I got your back. Watch this. He about to
Yeah,
think he
Jay
finna
was
come home with
scared.
me. Watch this. Cause you really think
Yeah.
Jaden is finna just sit there. You think she wouldn't have said nothing after they done tore that house up, and then Rock will go in his face and be like, yeah, come on, you coming home with me. Jaden probably gonna look at her like, yeah, now we gotta fight. See, now if it went
so
down like
Nay,
that,
you think they tore the house up, Nay?
huh?
You think they tore the house up, Nay?
Nah, I think he had some play in that one.
You think the three of them was fighting? I think the three of them
Yeah,
might have been
cause
fighting because I
Jaden
think
said it. She
I
said you beat both of us up. But what killed me
she
was
did say that, didn't she? I thought
Yes,
she
yes.
said that. Did any of y'all hear that? I thought she
yes,
yeah.
I
said that
heard
when
it.
she was
Yep,
leaned
I
up
heard
against the
it.
stove when he first came live. She said, "You beat both of us
Yeah.
up."
Yeah,
You
The
she
but
lost
thing
sight
that
to
got
her
me,
eye, and you gave her a black eye, and you busted my lip,
My
and
lip,
you did
yep.
this, that. Yeah,
and her
the
nails
yep.
And you know
funniest,
what?
her nails
People
was
kept
doing
saying her eye was fine. Her eye was fine. But somebody actually did a close up, a zoom in when Chastity was in the kitchen. Rock
Her is
comes in
black.
to grab something right fast. The top of her eye was black.
Well, if you look at Marsha's live, she put that filter on, but
She
every
got that
now and
cut.
again you could see when the filter would slip that there was some cuts above her eyes. So they are also putting
Mm-hmm.
these filters over their faces, so you can't really
Yep.
see their full-fledged face.
and people
Yep.
so dumb because in that same live with Tessa, when Tessa went out there, she was like, Blue was like, I'm hungry. He told me he want to
Mm-hmm.
go get some fast food. Tessa was on some, you not gonna go nowhere with my sister by herself. Come
That
on in this
part.
house.
Right.
Come on, come, go to sleep. It's time for you to, cause you ain't going. I can't let you be with them by themselves. You ain't going to jail, but you ain't gonna be with them by themselves. Sorry, not
and
gonna
her
happen.
Mm-hmm.
nails is going too. Her nails are like off. If you look, they all messed up.
Yeah, cause earlier in that live with Jaden, she showed her nails. She had full sets of nails.
Yep. She did.
After that, nah,
After she ain't had no full set no more.
yeah.
Mm.
And The funniest thing to me was when Blue went live. The funniest thing was when he went up to that piano and he said, "I don't know who told Rock she was strong, but she tried to flip this piano over." I
No,
lost
wait
it.
a minute. I can actually see her trying to do that too.
Yes, I was
Me
sitting
Yeah,
over here
too.
she
like,
was. That's why it's not far fetched though. It's a house tour because that was her MO. Now he had seen some screenshots of her trying to hit of Jaden trying to hit the window with the golf club, but Rock was relentless for breaking. Oh, you want to play this game? We can go all day. And I think that's what really was like. Oh wait, this girl's crazy, but I love her. This weird young love crap. But yeah, no, I somebody need
Lucifer
to
is
get.
mentally unstable. That's why he loved
He
that.
really is. They need
and then
Ayana.
y'all
Hold
ain't
on.
peep
Did y'all
this.
notice that when that girl was reading him yesterday, he was turned on?
Yes.
Or
Yes.
was
Yeah,
that just
Exactly,
me?
he loved
smiling.
it.
Y'all
Yep.
ain't
Yep.
peep this one. This one right here, y'all ain't peep. When he looked at Jaden and Krishan on the live, when he went live on Krishan thing, he said, "Oh, so y'all trying to elf now? You look at the person when y'all run the clip back. Look at the person he's looking at. He's looking at Krishan.
Are
He
you
said, oh,
looking
y'all trying
like
to
I
give
him?
me
know.
some?
Like a
He looked
Right.
snake?
dead
When
at
Yep.
he said,
Krishan.
so now y'all gonna give me some Who going
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
first? He was
Krishan,
looking at
Krishan said
Krishan.
crickets. He
Like
looking
a
dead at
snack
her.
cake.
I'm looking like, what, your fiance right there? Why you looking at Krishan when you say that? Like,
Looking
what's
at her
Yep.
going on?
lusting.
What's your problem?
I keep trying to tell y'all. Go do your homeworks. Go look up creamer porn. You gonna see why. Okay, for all them people that be out there talking about, oh, she
It's
have
mean. It's
BV.
Right.
Oh,
They
nasty.
sit up
No.
here talking about, oh, something wrong. I'm
mm-hmm.
like, ain't nothing
It's called
wrong.
Wasn't
cream
nothing
pie.
wrong with her except the fact that she was turned all the way on.
Right. That's that. Yeah, go look. Okay. You gonna see. You gonna be like, oh my gosh.
The
All of that?
category is called
All of that.
cream pie.
That's what that is. Y'all
Exactly.
need
It's
to
called
I'm just afraid
cream
for her to
pie.
put that on.
Cream pie, yes, girl. Cream pie.
That's why when they say that, I'm like, obviously y'all never, I don't know, but y'all never seen, because when I
But
seen
you
that,
know
I was
what?
like, oh wow.
A lot of them people who be doing those comments as I'm sitting there reading them, especially in Instagram posts, these are young people. They haven't even had life experiences when they're saying all this stuff about her.
Hey, I ain't broke.
They are young. I would never. This is that. I'm like, y'all ain't been nowhere yet.
But a good chunk of them be older, and they just
But I'm
don't. They
young.
don't. They don't like to. They don't like to. They were once that age. People just. I feel like the difference between
Bougie
the people that
people.
are in the comment and them now and Krishan and them, people fail to realize they all. Everybody was this age at once. Everybody fell in love. Everybody fought somebody's boyfriend, girlfriend, baby mama, all that. It's just that Krishan and Jaden and Blueface is in the full blown public eye. Everybody's watching it and everybody's judging. We don't know what happens when them cameras is off, and we don't know what happens before them cameras turn on.
That's what Omarion said. Omarion said the reason why he would mess with Rock is because she showed what happened behind closed doors with a lot of people, relationships and all kind of stuff that happened in real life that people don't want to show. But her, she gonna be like, hey, it happened. I don't know what to tell y'all. But this, and plus the only thing that gets me with her sisters. Now Tesla, at first I was questioning Tesla because when she said Blue, I'm like, you bought Blue to her house. But then I thought about it. I was like, I kept saying, I was like, Jaden got to be packing her stuff. I was like, if she's smart, you better pack your stuff. If you and Rock playing, pack your stuff and leave. When he came on the next morning, it's like, Jaden's gone, guys. Good. Thank you. I don't care if she come back in 2 weeks. She did good this time. She stood on business. I don't know. I don't know to tell y'all. She stood on business this time. But you know how that goes. So, but yeah, this be like out here, it be so much stuff going on, but you will only see it if it's like your family and stuff going on and you see it, but it wouldn't really be blown up how they blown up. They celebrities and this happening. That's why people be saying all this stuff, because I'm like, now that was scary of him kidnapping the baby, but do you know how many baby dads be kidnapping their kids? It'd be
Right.
Yeah.
crazy.
Right.
Kidnapping their
Everybody
kids.
goes
I'm
through
like,
that.
how you going? Now they don't do that. They don't break down the door. They might like them and their girl might get in an argument and they just take child leave.
Or not
something
even
like
that.
that.
They
Some
had
people,
a whole
Well, I haven't heard
movie.
about worse than that. So,
yeah, and
Right.
some
I
people
mean, you
just
live in
take the
certain
kids when
places.
they at like a setting them. The baby mama can take them out. I know somebody who lost their kid and they legally they couldn't do nothing because he was on a birth certificate and stuff. Took the baby. He was just a visit, a regular schedule like weekend visit, and never brought the baby back home and left the state with the kid. And they
They
never
had
seen
a
the
whole
baby.
movie. Not without my daughter. Y'all
Now
remember
that I
that
think
movie?
about it,
There was
I
a
was
whole movie. He took the wife over to his country, and when the wife got over there to the country, she was not allowed to leave. And she couldn't leave. Well, actually, he told her she could leave, but she couldn't leave with the daughter. Like
can
they
I
do
tell
this. This is
y'all?
something that's common. Like it's just not very talked about, but it's very common
It is.
for
Can
for a father to take a child. It just doesn't. It's not something that. Well, I won't say common. It's not unheard of, is what I will say. It's not unheard of.
can I tell y'all a story?
Go ahead. We listening. We like your story times.
Oh my gosh. I don't know why this just reminded me of this story. I had to forgot about this story. So I was working at this place one time, right? I ain't gonna tell you why I was working there, but I was working at this place. And like basically, like I would do different things, different times. I would say, yeah, it was work, but I was like an intern there. I was still in school and I was in an internship thing. So I was like working at this place, for a couple hours and then, get paid for that, whatever. And they teaching me things. So I would do different things, different days. So this day, I'm answering the phone this day. And I'm just answering the phone. So I answer the phone and like the dude, he gets on the phone and he's like, yeah, I need such and such and such. And it was kind of weird to me because I'm like, huh? Like he was speaking fast and it was like he was nervous and all that stuff. So I'm like, what's wrong? I'm trying to figure out before I go get the woman that's watching over me because she had left to go do something else. So I didn't want to put him on hold. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's wrong before I go get her. And he's like basically telling me that his ex-wife, he was married to her, his ex-wife had actually came to the kid was supposed to be staying with her at a hotel for like a week or whatever, and when he went to go pick up the kid, she was not there. She actually had went to a whole different state or whatever, and he was trying to get the child back. And it was kind of weird because it's like, yeah, the child is with you, but that's the mom. And I'm like, is y'all on any type of paperwork or something? Like, I don't know. I was so nervous because I'm like, she took the child. And then that's not the only story because it was crazy around that time. Because in my state, it be so weird stuff be going on like that. Because around that same time, this dad had kidnapped his daughter. And late at night, they send out an Amber Alert for the little girl. And do you know, this is why I had got nervous when he had Junior, because I was like, oh my God, I remember that story where the dad had kidnapped the little girl and they were trying to find her. They sent out Amber Alerts and everything. And like a week later, they found a little girl in the lake. I said, oh my gosh. Whew, that had scared me though, y'all. But yeah, that was two stories in one. But yeah. I don't know if the man never got his daughter back because I never heard from him again. But the one where they sent out the Amber Alert, I was so scared because like I woke up to the Amber Alert and I'm like, what? Yes, they end up finding the little girl. She was in the lake. I said, whoa. Ooh, why would you do that? If
Yeah,
you
that
didn't,
is
why would you take the
crazy.
little girl? You didn't want her. That's weird.
But do you think like I was listening to Wet try to talk him into getting this doggone DNA test again, which is really stupid. But
Because he
he
want him
The
to have
booty
proof
shooter.
that that's his child so he can do something. That's why.
No,
that's what I'm
that's
worried
not what
about.
it is. It's not that he I don't think it's that he wants him to have proof. It's another way to take a dig at Krishan because they already have proof.
Yep.
They did a DNA test. And you're not gonna
Right.
tell me it's a big conspiracy with that doctor because I saw Crazy in Love. So the doctor was in on it, the clinic was in on it, Zeus was
Right.
in
Yep.
it. A big
Right.
conspiracy to get Blue for what? What to
Right.
get Blue for?
Man, like Carlissa said, after you done did all this, if
We
that
ain't
ain't
doing
yours,
it.
it's yours now.
That's what she said. She said this
You
is
done
not
did
happening.
you done did all this, and now all of a sudden this ain't your child. Oh no,
Hold
sir,
on,
you gonna
y'all.
have to back off.
We're not gonna skip past an important part of Carlissa Live, okay? Carlissa, okay, used my line. Cause
Oh
y'all know
yeah.
yesterday I was over here. I
The
said
big Jesus.
he stole baby
Carlissa be
Jesus
listening
out
to
the
you,
manger.
honey.
They watching my videos. Hey, Carlissa girl, unblock my page,
Hey,
please. I
She
done
said
paid
that
my
Carlissa.
too. I think she is a
subscription.
burner page on her
Carlissa
No,
be
too.
watching you,
and
honey.
then people sitting over there, they didn't get that she's being sarcastic
Sarcastic.
because all the blogs kept saying he rescued Junior, and we all like, how he rescued him? He kidnapped him. That's why she kept saying he didn't rescue him. He didn't get rescued. Y'all ain't getting the sarcastic part. That's what, cause we like, all I kept seeing was blogs saying he rescued. I'm
My
like, from
my
the
person
babysitter in
my
the crib.
personal opinion to those blogs that's saying that you got to be sick in the head. He's rescuing the baby 4 o'clock in the morning and brought him out in the cold with no clothes on. And
Don't
he's the
rescue me,
rescuer.
baby.
Wait
I
a
was
minute,
warm at
don't
home.
forget. Okay, but wait a minute. Don't forget the important part. You rescued him to crash a car with him. Make
That
it
part
mix
and put him more in harm.
and put him more at harm. Now he's sick, congested, sitting in rock arms. You could hear it when he was breathing. Because at first I'm like, what the hell is that sound? That's Junior breathing. He's congested. You got our nephew sick, Blue. I should kick your ass.
Oh yeah, and I
I was
think he might have asthma too, because Chastity said something today saying that Rock got asthma. Like at nighttime, she said something about she be needing an asthma pump or something.
Yeah,
I
they
heard her
think
say
she
that on
needing
live. She
an
be like,
asthma
"Where's
pump
my
and a
asthma
blunt
pump?"
at the same
Yeah,
time.
so I'm like, she got asthma, and when she gets sick, you know how that be. I said, oh my God, you got a baby with asthma sick? Oh, you
Now,
going to jail.
wait a minute. Hold on. Did Blue, wait a minute. Now, hold on. Wait, backtrack for a second. Did Blue get him sick or did Chastity get him sick? Because I just remembered when you said on Chastity Live, Chastity brought her ass from Baltimore to California and she was sick. Talking about she was making her that nasty ass tea. And we
Yeah,
know nasty ass teas do make you
Ooh,
feel better. But
Blue.
she was
I'm
sick, talking
telling
about
you,
she
she's
kissed
a
all
butt
over him.
bunny.
So was it a combination of whatever it was
Yup,
that
Blue. I
Chastity
think
had
Blue
and Blue
sped that right
taking him
on
out in
up.
the cold?
Blue sped that
She
up.
is a
He
butt
sped that
bunny.
sickness up. Why would he do? You know what? I'm so sick and tired of this man. Every time he do something, I get aggravated, and then people blaming it on Krishan. They sitting over here talking about, but this and this. Well, she need to get off the internet. She ain't been on the internet. We've been
She
trying to figure
ain't
out
been on
where
the
she at.
internet. I said that too. I went straight on somebody in the comments like, bro, she hasn't been on in 4 days. She was living her life. He
Right?
did
We've
this.
been trying to
Of
figure out
course she's
where
gonna go on
Shorty
the
at.
internet
Like what?
when
We
she
Yeah,
damn
she
can't
right.
doing what
promote.
she
That's
do.
why he
What
talking
damn
about. I
what
knew
she
she
do.
wasn't there because we don't even have to. We don't have to know what she even. We all she do. She posts everything. So that's sir.
But
She
we
ain't
didn't
post
know
nothing.
nothing.
We didn't. We were looking for her. Where are you?
All we knew was K-Swall's birthday. That's all everybody knew, and that was
Is
it.
that and that's
And we
where
was
he
waiting to
knew
see
he
the
do
post
that.
of them too. That's what we was waiting for. Like, oh, she gonna post out, pop out with K Suave. That's what we thought was gonna happen. But no, we wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning, Blueface talking about, my son in the house with no parent. What?
With a whole parent.
With a whole parent.
A
Marsh
whole
is a
Holding
parent.
him.
parent.
A good parent
he's a
at that. She's a
clown.
amazing parent. Never leaves her kid's side.
Yeah, Blue's a straight clown. That I swear. I hope somebody get him some mental health assistance. He really needs it for the
Right.
safety of
He.
those kids.
You know something. Everything is so crazy to me because everything that he says about Krishan, it comes back on him and Jaidyn. It be so weird, and the things that Jaidyn was saying about Krishan came back on her. Like it's weird. He called Krishan Snagger to where your teeth at.
Ain't you
Jaidyn,
missing
like a couple
teacher?
years ago, Jaidyn told Jaidyn she mad at Krishan. She gonna tell her she look like a linebacker. Now Jaidyn, baby,
Girl.
I'm gonna need you to stop that one. Cause no, you did not. Look how life spent round on that.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
and he
y'all need
said
to be
that, Lee.
serious.
That's right, Lee. He said he was in there not looking like a blue-faced baby, just looking like a normal kid. Nick,
He's a
what?
kid.
We
With a
was
Hold
we
on.
baby.
was all
Hold
everybody
on.
in the comments was saying the same thing. We was like, is he not a normal kid? He a baby. What is you
Yeah.
But
doing?
Your
wait a
kids
minute.
wasn't looking like Blueface babies on the floor with plastic drawers and all that other stuff. Why you talking?
Right, because it was if it wasn't for us, Javon would have still been in that race car bed.
Yeah, you
It's the
filled up a
Panthers
Hennessy
thing, yeah.
cabinet before you did your kid's room. Let's be
Come on
realistic
now.
here.
Talking about a
It's the
blue-faced baby. If that's what a
Yeah.
blue-faced baby look like, I'll take nephew sleeping on an air mattress with his babysitter and the other children that she watching.
And before he even tried to expose the air mattress, Krishan said we have air mattresses. What do we need to be ashamed about having an air mattress for?
But I
Exactly.
don't understand. Like
That
when
baby
people
wasn't
come to
on
your
that
house,
air
that's what you
mattress.
do.
Quit
You pull out
lying.
air mattresses, and everybody gets
Literally.
on the bed. Like her family is there. I don't. It's like he puts himself on this high pedestal, like he's that ninja. But you're not that ninja. You haven't been that ninja since Bust Down Tatiana. Only
This
in
man
those
think
two
he in
women's
bed
eyes.
young boy and got an in bed young boy house. That's what he think. That's what he
Mm.
think.
Listen, I have a queen size platform air mattress for when my mama come here and either she sleep on it or I sleep on it. Okay. Look, let's tea what Lexi said, slept outside. Who slept outside? Girl, listen, I done slept in cars. Okay. I done
Mm-hmm.
slept in the staircase before. I done slept because yeah, your girl been homeless before. Okay. And I had to sleep in the staircase until somebody came home and stuff. I done
Mm-hmm.
slept on couches before. I done slept on a pallet made of my clothes before.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to
Okay.
figure out how people didn't pull
But
out his lie.
how you going to knock somebody for having children on air mattresses when this is what we do? We don't pull out spare beds. Like our grandparents might have had a spare bed or two, but when we went to go stay at auntie house and all of that, some of us piled up in the bed, foot to
Man,
Mm-hmm.
head
what he
in the
talk about?
bed.
You better
Yes.
make a
Yeah,
pallet on
eight,
that floor
nine
and
of us.
call it a day.
But
Okay, you better get you a blanket and a pillow and pull up some rug or something. And
Oh,
nobody wanted to be in the bed with the person who peed the bed. Come on, let's talk
what?
about
Girl,
it.
yes, my cousin
Quick
Yeah.
has
to make
sleep
a
on the
pallet on the
floor.
floor. Oh no, I don't want to sleep with you. No.
I'll sleep on the
Mm-mm.
floor.
Right. He over here. I don't see how people didn't pull out his lie when he said they didn't never catch it. He said they was on an air mattress, right? He said Junior, Marsh, which is a grown up. He also said Marsh's son, which is like a toddler,
Right.
and he said about 2, 3 other kids.
How,
What
Not on
Quay?
one
what
air
size
mattress.
air
What
mattress
bed?
did they have?
Please.
Not on one air mattress.
Right. So that's why when he said they all was on an air mattress together, I said, what air mattress did they get?
That
Now,
was a
Asia,
really
you
expensive
right.
air mattress.
Junior does have a room. But if you watching more than one child, come on now. Come on, people. Come on now. Come on, y'all.
They gonna all be in one room
We
together.
gonna all be in one room together because I'm not worrying about no children being over on the left wing of the house while I'm on the right wing of that. No, y'all all gonna bring your asses right in this room and y'all gonna sleep right here where I can see all of y'all. Okay?
Marsh already got a bed, so she probably bought Junior little bassinet thing up in there. She plugged the air mattress up, blew it up. Okay, y'all lay down. My son
But
get up
that's
here
what
with
I
me,
don't.
and Junior, you gonna be right on in here. He's sitting over here. I'm like, when she said no, because what took me out with Marsh, she said, and y'all know he's 6 feet. He's standing over me. All I could think of is Slenderman. Standing right over that girl, talking about give me my baby. Leave her
I'm
alone.
good.
Marsh said,
But that,
oh yeah, I don't care. She said, I don't care about him taking the baby. That's his baby. They ain't got nothing to do with me, but I'm coming too. I'm grabbing the car
Right.
seat. Come on, let's go. Let's get in the car.
Where we going?
Right.
Okay, where we going?
Mm-hmm.
well,
but
my
can I say
family,
one thing?
we different because if and my all my sisters are married. If that would have been me and one of my sister's husbands came 4 o'clock in the morning, talk about they taking that baby out of there, somebody was gonna get shot that night. And I
Well,
stand
then
on
there's
that.
that.
We're different.
I
Okay,
seen a
so
I
no.
seen a TikTok today where this girl, she was she was basically fighting the air, right? She fighting the air to that little fighting sound or whatever. I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about, where it sound like people rumbling or whatever. And she was fighting, and the caption said, "Me if I was Krishan friend, because Blueface ain't going nowhere without a baby." I mean, what did she say? She said, "Hold on, sorry y'all, I'm stuttering everything. I don't,
It's
I
okay,
apologize.
Nate.
I stutter sometimes. It's okay. Stop picking at me." Anyway,
Shut up, Diva Den. You at the water table. You are
she
at the
said,
water table. She said poor Junior got a whole lifetime biopic at the tender age of 93 days
"Oh
old.
my god." But she basically, the caption basically said, "Me if Blueface was trying to take the baby because Blueface ain't going nowhere with no baby. And y'all, I bust out laughing because I swear, me and him would have been in a rumbling for sure.
Oh,
Who
yes.
you taking? You not taking no baby nowhere. You in here acting weird. You drunk. He probably sweating because you know what he do.
Not
He
4 o'clock in
sweating.
the morning. He would have
Oh
came up in
no.
my house talking about taking one of my sister's babies 4 o'clock in the morning. We'd
What?
have been carried out of that house.
He talking about he kicked the door in. I'm sitting over here like, what? And people still talk about but they said he got a key. Marsh, do y'all know how long Marsh been gone? We've been wondering what she was too. We was like, we see Marsh sometimes, but Marsh don't be, here and there. And then she was with her family for Thanksgiving, all kinds of stuff. Because I remember she asked us, should she go back home with her family for a little while? She did. Her and her son. So that key was already changed because y'all know for a fact, this man, if he had that key, he would have walked on in there and he in his car. Yeah, he would have walked on in there with that key. No, the fact that she said he was banging, that banging wasn't him knocking. That banging was him trying to knock that door down. This man weird. Ooh, just imagine you hear banging and you wake up and Blueface is standing over you sweating. Smell like liquor. Oh no.
I would have
Oh no.
calmly got up. I would have went to my closet, and the next thing you would have heard was boom.
And I'm trying to figure out where the sisters at. I'm like, y'all ain't hear him? Y'all all tough and big with them rocks for hands. Man, if you don't knock them upside head and give him a few lumps, like what is wrong with y'all? Y'all know all y'all leave lumps on people's head. Give him a few.
That's
And
why I'd have kicked them out. They would have got right out of my house because I don't understand. I understand it's learned behavior, generational curses, all of that. But just because our daddy did it to our mama and y'all ninjas do it to y'all, don't mean that y'all should let my child be in danger like that. Cause
Right. And then and what's
Mhm.
getting me is Chastity man is there. You let another man walk up in that house. What was you doing?
but you know
You
he a
ain't hear that?
garbage pail reject. He's a garbage pail reject. Like
But I
he
couldn't
Uh-uh.
figure out they was not
He one
sleeping
of them
that
dudes
hard.
who pulled off the corner. You know how you see a dude with some kind of potential. He only got like 4 or 5 pairs of like outfits and stuff, but he got some potential. And you take him in because you think you that tough, and you trying to make him. He like both of them give me real bummy. We stink. We wear the same clothes every day. We gonna scrounge and crawl and scam and scheme and lie to get whatever we want. And I just don't like her. I bombastic side eye that girl all the time. Every time I see her, I just smell like a nasty public
Mold.
toilet. I
In
swear.
the words
I'm
of New
hollering.
York, in the words of New York, there's something real gutter bucket about her.
Mm,
To gut a
yeah.
butt.
Oh,
but
that
you
is
see, the
true.
the thing
I
is, in every state except for Maine and the District of Washington D.C., every state has a castle doctrine. If someone breaks into your house, you have a legal right to defend yourself and all parties in that house.
Yep.
Hmm.
And if Blue, he's luckily he's not engaged with anybody in my family because he wouldn't have been walking out of there that night. After I have evidence, you kicked in the door.
You're gonna walk over, but you're gonna limp back.
He would
Yo,
not have came out. He would not get out of my house that night. That would have been
y-
it. Carlissa would have been crying and screaming every which way because
yo,
I wouldn't have it.
somebody in the comments just said something so true. Krishan said she did say this. That's why his crib and bassinet and stuff is in her room. Junior got a
Mhm.
room, but she only allows him sleep in her room. They
Yep.
said they had to be in Krishan's room because she said nobody can get in that window in her room. That's why he sleeps in there. She's scared for him to be in that room because somebody can come through the window.
Yep.
So they had to be in Krishan's room. And you know what? That made so much sense. That's
Mhm.
why he went straight to that room. And when he seen Marsh there, that's why he flipped. That made sense. He went straight to that room. He ain't know where Junior was. He went straight to Krishan's room and noticed
And ask
that
him,
Marsh
where
was
is she
there.
at? Because he said it himself. Where's Rashawn? She out there getting some look. That man is crazy.
Now let's see what Lexi said. Yes, I heard Latifah and Chaz plotting to have somebody running her crib. Her mistakenly posting Rock's location on live was very coincidental. Now listen, I don't put it past that there's a setup going on somewhere. I have no idea what is going on. All I know is I don't like none of this, and everybody is saying, we the peoples are saying we want Chastity to go home.
Yeah, she got to go. Put her back on probation, please.
But you know what? At the end of the day, it doesn't even matter because she done been there already and scoped out the lay of the land. So she knows
Exactly.
every window, every door. She knows everything on how to get in there.
Damn.
That's
Yeah,
true.
he probably did jump the gate, but when they was walking back out, they had to walk out through the gate. But he probably jumped it to get in the house.
You can't jump
Or
that
could
gate.
have.
He knows the code. Because remember when
Oh,
she
he
was
sure
on the
do.
live for Carlissa, he was asking her, you know the code? You know the gate code? And she was like, yeah, but the gate broken. Matter of fact,
Yep.
the gate broken. Remember, the gate
Yep.
is broken.
Yeah.
Oh, this man crazy.
He
Oh,
probably saw
he
DJ Sky
scared me
at
too
that
bad.
party. He probably saw DJ Sky at that party and Krishan wasn't with her. And that man, that Booger Sugar and all that had him in his feelings. And he went crazy from the party. Because I think
Yo,
that's
I'm
probably what
telling
set him
y'all.
off.
Well, let's go back. He probably showed up at the party thinking she was going to
It's
be
gonna
at
be
the
there.
party
Yeah.
because DJ Sky was there.
Yo,
Exactly.
Henny, that just made
Mhm.
too much sense to me. Cause he already kicked the door down. This man probably really they had to be in Krishan room. He probably went straight there.
Yeah.
Straight there. Walked right in that room. And he probably that's why he was like, where's Krishan? He pulled that cover back and seen Marsh in that bed. Ooh, he probably flipped all the way out. He probably seen them kids on that air mattress. He probably like, you know what? Where she at? Cause oh no. She over there with Cuz in his birthday too. She finna get him some of that birthday cream. Oh no.
Not the birthday cream. I'm done.
That must be.
Ooh, he was
That has
so
to have been
upset
so
because he
funny.
already know.
That's
That's
the
why.
frosting, girl. That's the frosting.
Jason,
Okay.
Jaden had to be so embarrassed. I would be so embarrassed.
I would be embarrassed if I was her too. I'd have been embarrassed a long time ago. But this right here, she
You
don't
see
have
a
no real friends. Cause I'm gonna tell you what is probably going on. She went to that brunch with Sadie.
Mhm.
Bravo done called Sadie, told Sadie, talk to Jaden and have her go back home to Blue.
Yep.
And Sadie
Yeah.
probably talked Jaden into going back home to Blue. And Blue done probably promised he ain't gonna beat her ass.
Mm-hmm. Because
And
remember
we
what
know
Whack 100
they
said in the
got a
live.
performance coming up, guys. They got a
Mhm.
performance coming up. I believe on the 21st.
Yep. And Whack was like, you need to get that together because y'all got work to do. Like y'all gotta do some stuff, and we can't be having her mad at you and not going. And Blue was like, yeah, I got this. I'm gonna get that taken care of. Yeah. And then so yeah, I believe
If
that she
Jaden go
convinced
back,
him.
I
I'm
can't
done with her.
stand
I don't know
three
her.
finger whack.
I
So you
can't stand Whack neither. And I believe he's the reason why all of this DNA and paternity stuff came
Oh
into
yes.
question in the first place. Because you could see how he was spinning the narrative and Blue was just soaking it all in. But Blue, you done already slipped up. You done already said your son too many damn times for all of this. Okay. Now Whack 100 needs to sit back, grandpa, mind your motherfucking business and worry about dropping the goddamn soap because we all know you love to. So
My
scrub between your
Y'all,
toes
my
while you
thing.
getting fisted in your ass, nigga. Because ain't nobody worrying about you. Stay out of their business. I've never seen a
A
manager
manager.
this deeply involved in somebody' personal business the way this man is up in their business. What is the problem? Do you want to be the baby daddy?
did you
You heard
miss the
what
first three
Carlissa told
letters? Man, that's his man.
her. Didn't Saucy say that? You
But
mad?
yeah, we already know, she ain't home. She said that she took Junior. Of course, she ain't gonna be staying over there. That man, crazy.
But
Bro, the
okay,
door is kicked in.
you as a
She might
manager,
move
you
now. I hope she does. She need to move. She
you
needs
as
to get her another place. Don't let her little grimy sister come see it. Don't let Carlissa pull up with no camera. She needs to like really move, like because
Yeah,
I
she just need let at this point let Tessa live in the house. She got kids.
Yeah.
Let Tessa and Chastity them live in the house. You go get you another house. That perfect right there. Cause Tessa already said she looking for a house. That's a perfect house right there. Boom, there you go. Go move.
and here's the thing. Mr. Three Finger Whack, you think your client was bamboozled by Zeus, the doctor, the clinic, and the lab? You know how much money and lawsuit money you can get from that? You can sue that doctor, malpractice insurance. You sue Zeus, that $13 million debt will disappear. Why are you not advising Lucifer to sue them?
You know what? I don't know why Lemmy is letting them run with that fucking narrative. Lemmy, why are you not speaking up? Are you that scared of freaking Whack? Because Whack ain't no damn body. Whack didn't become somebody until Suge Knight got locked up. If I'm lying, somebody correct me down in the
No,
damn
you
comments.
not.
He ain't no damn body, and he trying to fill the shoes that were left behind by Suge Knight, but he will never be a Suge Knight. I don't respect you, and I'm not even a part of that kind of culture, and I don't respect you, and I don't respect him because of the way that he moved. You too busy involved in your client's personal business. You too busy getting up. What manager has time to get on goddamn what is that shit called Clubhouse all day, every day? And talk about your clients and talk about this person and that person. You ain't no real manager. You
You
just a
notice
face of a
everybody that
business and
he
a front.
started managing, they whole thing went down. You
The
got Blue,
game.
he was popping, and then he just went down. You got the game, went down. 6ix9ine went down.
Yeah.
Who else? Ray J went down. Like every time he signed somebody, either they not popping no more, or he signed them and then poof, there you go.
He don't know how to mind the business that pay him. Mind the business. Don't.
Do he do Ray J and Princess like this? Because I'm confused.
No, because
No,
we
because
don't never
Princess would
hear
cuss
nothing
him
about
out.
them. We don't hear about Ray J, Princess, the game, nobody else that he manages, only Lucifer Azul. That's the only one that he talk about. And ain't none of his clients ever made it to top tier. The game was on his way there when he was a part of G Unit, but then that, now he over there and he in California, he up underneath Whack, and we ain't heard shit about him except for when he posted.
I never seen a man run his mouth so much. God damn.
Can we take a moment to appreciate the game's post of his package, please?
Oh Lord.
Where he
Man, where that I want to
Henny?
see, because at this point,
It's the one with him in the blue underwear. Lord Jesus.
I'm gonna
Lord
have to go see,
Jesus,
because you
there's
know
a
what? Somebody said something
far.
about Blue, and I had to go look it up. Y'all disappoint me very much.
Fuck
It's something,
Blue.
but it ain't what y'all said. Made me mad. It ain't that. It's something, but it ain't. You feel me?
The games is real, and that wasn't even like on
Oh, see,
regular
I'm gonna have to go look
attention.
this up. Watch me. Watch.
That was just a regular day for him, I think. For real.
Watch this. Ooh. Oh, did y'all see in the elite? You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and. Because in the elite, he did his big one though. I was like, oh. Oh, wait a minute, because I didn't know. I was wondering why you had these girls stuck. You know what? Do y'all remember when NLE had shot up his baby mama house? Ooh, I just remembered. Let me see.
Okay, Henry. Okay.
Ooh. Now, why you got that in your stuff, though?
I don't have it in my stuff. I just went right to it.
No, she pulled it up a little too quick.
Listen, I'm good at what I do, okay?
She went real quiet for a minute.
I sure did. I went right over there to the Google vote.
I remember that picture.
There's another one too of him in the blue, but I ain't trying
The
to get in
blue
trouble.
underwear. That
But
one's the wild one.
Baby. And wait a minute. And Ray J got a big one too. Wait a minute. So Whack 100 is managing all the big dick niggas from Cali.
Yeah, but they outdoing
coincidence.
They outdoing his man though, so he had to go get some other ones, because I don't think Blue on they
No,
list.
I need you to catch that.
And
All
he
his
friends with
clients
Birdman.
packing.
Girl,
All his clients packing.
He friends with Birdman. And do you know who Birdman been around lately for the past year or so? I want y'all to guess. I told y'all last night.
And you seen how Lucifer was talking about Lil Marble booty consistently?
Oh,
Yeah,
Lil
that's
Mabu
right.
said he do not give consent.
He said, I don't consent.
Mabu said I went with that one. No, sorry.
Like that
Called
was too
him
suspect
mayonnaise
for me.
booty.
I
Mm-mm.
say Lucifer, live your truth.
Carissa said he could play with them little boys for me.
Oh
When she
yes.
said that, I was like, ooh, okay, now that's
Yeah,
Krishan, Jaden, and Carlissa. And I don't think everybody just messing up saying boys instead of girls.
and
Something's
I
going
don't
on.
think people caught that, but we caught that
Oh
yesterday.
yeah.
Because I had to run
Yo,
that back. Like, wait a minute. Y'all didn't hear that? What she just
I
said?
caught
Well,
it when you
she
caught it.
just said,
You can play with the. You can't play with that Baltimore girl, that Power Ranger. You
yo.
might be able to play with them
you
little boys like that. That's exactly what she said.
that's what she
Mm-hmm.
said. She
Y'all,
said what
I
she said.
remember somebody in the comments just said this. Y'all, India Love is so pretty to me, but I remember seeing that with her in the game. I remember that. I was like, oh, okay.
Seeing what? I forgot. Remind me.
Them fingers in her at the park.
Oh, the fingers in her at the party.
Yes. No, it was a park. It was at the park.
Oh.
The
Oh, it
park.
was a lot, but she's so pretty to me. But it just be like, wow. That's the thing. I don't like judging celebrities out their past because I already know in a couple years when everybody see Krishan, they gonna be like, remember she did this? Man, we don't like judging them out their past, but then when you remember the things they did, you be like, oh yeah, I forgot
Yeah, but
about
you
that.
know what? Nobody should be judging anybody because we all done did some things in
That
some
Some
part.
places that
things.
we shouldn't have been, that we was doing them anyway.
Hey,
Mm.
Girl, I'm happy they ain't have the internet when I was a teenager in the
that's
90s. I
what
would have been in
What?
trouble.
man.
Woo.
Girl.
My husband would
Girl.
not think I'm such an angel that he thinks I am now, girl.
Mm.
I wish we could go back to those days where ain't nobody know nobody business at this point.
I
Yeah.
am so happy.
Good
Payphones
times.
and pages. And the only time you on the computer is the five Carmen San Diego, girl. That's it.
Okay. Well, listen, ladies, I have enjoyed spending time in space with y'all. Y'all know I was not even supposed to be on here, but I got pissed off. So I said, fuck it, I'm going anyway. I don't care. I can't do no videos. I'm going to go live and I'm going to chop it up with my peoples for a little while. But I'm definitely going to be ending this. Y'all got real quiet as a church mouse. Y'all hate when I leave, huh?
Girl, we
Oh,
love you. We're not bored,
before you
Abby.
leave, did you hear about Glorilla and Tiki?
Yes.
Oh,
I'm
Glow better
digging
had
for it.
tore her head up. Glow better had tore her head
I'm
up.
digging for it because Glorilla posted 6 hours ago and it don't look like she got anything wrong with her, but Taseki legs all cut up.
Mm,
Ooh,
Yeah,
mm.
that's
so
that
I'm digging.
Memphis.
I'm looking for information on that. So if y'all find anything on Taseki and Glorilla's fight, please let me know. I'm also working on a Natalie Nunn video and a Jocelyn, the whole shenanigans that happened.
Yeah, because
Let me
it's
look up
weird
Armand.
because
What am I looking
Jocelyn,
Armand up for? Why we going back down that road? I
Jo-
don't want to look him.
Jocelyn, she
Oh,
does
that's
a
who
lot.
has it. That's who
They
Jocelyn,
has it.
don't
Is that his name on Instagram?
yeah, Amon Wiggins. He the one who told us it
Yeah,
happened.
he was in the audience.
Everybody,
That's the only reason why they
everybody
saying to
phones
look
had
at it.
got taken. It got put in this little zip bag thing. He the one who came on the internet and told us what had just happened.
Wow.
Where? Because is
Yeah.
it on the Armand Wiggins show? Because ain't nothing up there
No,
now.
he took it. He
No,
ended up taking it down, and then Neighborhood Talk posted they took it down. I think they took it down because it wasn't supposed to be out. That's why the phones got taken. It wasn't supposed to be out.
I think just for T and them, I think all of them posted it too. All the people we look at on
Mm-hmm.
Instagram, I think they posted it too. But he was in the audience. Him and Rolly are cool. So yeah.
Yeah, cause Jocelyn, she does a lot, and she be over here. Yeah, I do coke, woo woo, but I'm trying to figure out. That's probably what set Glow off. You probably trying to be funny,
Ashley
knowing
Rose, what's
like
up?
you trying to be funny, knowing that girl don't do that, and you said it on camera, gonna make people think she do that. She probably like, oh, y'all want to play with me? Okay, and she probably thought, nah, and this the second person, y'all. This the second person because Armand said this.
Nah,
Armand
T Love,
said,
I ain't going over to no other YouTube content creator, baby. Got to be Instagram. Not going to another content creator. Not happening. Not doing it. Sorry.
Armand said Armand said, I want y'all to listen to his words because it's weird. He said out his own mouth, he said on that live last night, he said that basically Tasiki, best friend, said, oh girl, I don't care about your baby can DIE, right?
Oh
What?
yes, he did
So
Yes,
say that.
yes,
look,
Yes.
peep.
yes.
Yes,
Amon did
but
say
y'all
that.
not listening. Y'all not listening to what he said came out Tasiki mouth. He said Tasiki said, yeah, go ask my sister.
Sister, I know how to
Yeah, he
beat
did
people
say
up
that.
without hurting their babies. Yes, he
Exactly.
did. Yes, he
He
did.
said that. When he
Who
said
she
that, I
said
said,
that
y'all still on
to?
Tasiki's
What?
side?
It was
To one
either
of
Tay Tay or the
Glorilla's
other girl.
entourage.
He said Tasiki and her best friend
I think
said
that
that
was
to
Tay
Glow
Tay.
backup dancer that is pregnant. And her Glow backup dancers is her friends.
Oh no.
When she said that, I said, if people still on her side after they see this on camera, y'all is weird. Because that's the same thing she said to Rock. And that's why Rock was looking at her crazy because she started saying, you can call your friend, she can get beat up for you. Then she turned around and said, I know how to beat your A without killing your baby. Why would you even say that to your sister? That right there would have me in the mindset like, oh, you trying to fight me when I'm pregnant? Oh, okay, watch this.
That tells you a lot about Latifah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She's a sick puppy.
When he said, bro, my whole jaw dropped because I'm just sitting here listening and I'm like, oh, that sounds like something her friends would say. But when he turned around and said, yeah, because
Hold on,
Tasiki,
y'all. Mute up, mute up, mute up.
I don't know exactly what happened, but I remember. So, oh God, I just gotta go. It's a lot. It's a lot. Glorilla, one of Glorilla's dancers, was really turned up. I don't know who it was. I think she thought one of Taseki's people said something. I don't know. They saying that one of the dancers grabbed the other because I was trying to find. Really, I was trying to get out.
Oh, wait a minute.
And one of the dancers is pregnant. Before you know it, bitch, Glorilla's Taseki's best friend is like, bitch, your motherfucking baby gonna die today, bitch, and fuck Glorilla. And so her dancer was turned up, bitch. The niggas that was with Glorilla was turned up, bitch. Taseki was turned up, Taseki nigga was turned up. Everybody was turned the fuck up, bitch. This shit now, in the moment, is scary, but bitch, on TV, you're gonna get your motherfucking life, bitch. This is entertainment. Now, this was a fucking mess, but bitch, this was the motherfucking day. 13, I don't know.
Okay, so now that's all I saw on that thus far.
yeah, they cutting up the live.
Jay was
Yeah,
gonna
They
go.
they
cutting
cut
up the
that
All the
up.
live.
baddie
It's
girls
about,
was
you
fighting,
got
bitch.
a good 10 minutes live.
Wait a
Slightly run
minute.
that bitch. But the thing is, though, the security was holding the baddies back a little bit more, bitch. But the cabaret girls, the baddies, bitch, they was fighting down, bitch. Fighting down, bitch. Fighting down. Bitch, this shit went, bitch, it only lasted one round. Bitch, Jocelyn Hernandez was on there
Wait,
like,
he
bitch,
was
I love
live?
coke. I love cocaine. Bitch, Glorilla performed. She was like, Glorilla, do you have the coke? You got a line? Bitch, this woman asked
No,
Glorilla for a line of coke on TV, bitch. Ask Glorilla for a line of coke, bitch. Girl, Jocelyn was flirting with butt fucking Nick Cannon, bitch. Ballistic wasn't really feeling that, girl. Bitch. Then Taseki and her team, bitch, end up getting into a fight with fucking Glorilla.
Okay, wait a minute. Cause hold on. He did this on a live, y'all?
right after, he left.
Once it ended and he was leaving, because at the beginning of the live, he said, wait, let me move my car before they see what I'm talking about. Because he wasn't supposed to be talking about it. He moved his car and that's when he started telling us about it. When he walked out the thing, they got their phone because I don't know if you know, but you ever go to a concert or something, they put your phone in a bag, like this little bag
Yeah.
that snaps.
Is his thing the Armand Wiggins show?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on one second. Cause
I don't know if he deleted the live, but he
hold
went
on
live.
one second, because I'm about to tell y'all if I can make magic happen or not. Hold on one second, because y'all forget.
Oh yeah, you could bring back
Y'all
live
forget who the
from
fuck
this
I
thing.
am. Y'all
Yeah.
forget who I am real quick. Let me remind y'all. Allow me to reintroduce myself. If I find this, I want to hear nothing but Henny the Goat. Oh, baby, get ready to start changing my name to
Yep,
Henny the motherfucking goat.
and somebody did record Tasiki outside of the what's her name? She's sitting up here talking about some
Nate, just send it to me, honey.
Yeah, I'm gonna send to you. She up here.
Send
I'm
it
gonna
to me
eat.
because now this
I'm gonna
is an
eat.
ongoing story. Now let me see.
Oh! And the backup dancer, she did come out. Was she on Facebook or something? Whatever. She was replying to people because Tasiki, she came and made a post, and she basically said what happened was some happened, and that's when she said she popped Tasiki best friend in the face, and there was no fight. Like the security
Yeah,
didn't let it
she
happen, and
said,
they just walked out. And they were saying that Tasiki was jumping over plants and stuff, trying to get the globe, beating on the wall, talking about
yeah.
she gonna eat. Man, they
The girl
said,
said they heard that Tasiki and her team was talking about them, so they started
yup.
popping it off back.
And they said
Yeah,
that the backup dancer basically said Tasiki told her that she got 72 hours,
72
and
hours.
they was basically like, what, 72 hours to do what? She said, I don't know, but I used half them hours of smoking and laughing at them. So I'm like, what? So then next thing you know, she's sitting over here. What else did she say? Oh my God, she said something. She said something that made me laugh because I was like, yo.
Oh, he deleted it all the way off of his Instagram.
Oh, so that means anybody that clipped it, used it, is going to be deleted off of theirs too.
No.
He probably was
No, because
oh,
No.
Neighborhood Talk
He
posted it and
deleted.
they
So what
deleted
I'm
it.
saying is he deleted the whole live off of his IG. Because remember, I told y'all, I can get motherfuckers' IGs. Y'all forget.
oh yeah, you can pull it up. Yeah,
Y'all
delete
forget. I
everything.
told y'all I ain't got to watch the lives and I still get the lives. And I ain't sharing how I do it, but I do what I do very well. And
Well,
he deleted that smooth all the way off of his
Zeus
lives. If we
probably was
talking
like,
about
we gonna sue
Armand,
you.
if we talking about the Armand Wiggins show,
Yes.
okay, yeah, he deleted that smooth off his whole IG. That means it's not even archived. Because see, a lot of people will hit the delete button for their lives, but don't realize it gets archived.
Mm.
Did y'all
Well,
peep?
He deleted it
I
all
know.
the way. So there's no record of that live. If it's the
Zeus probably
Armand
told him
Wiggins show. Now,
to.
does he have another IG page possibly?
No.
No, nope,
Did
that's his
y'all
ID
peep
page.
though? I don't think y'all peep. Y'all know that Glossa and Glorilla best friends, right? When Glorilla went live, who was she with? They was gonna get it live. Boy, she probably called Gloss like, yo, we gotta handle some people because
Let me tell you something. See, girls like Tasiki that know they can fight, they keep always forget one day it's gonna be somebody that can really
I
kick
can't wait
your
for her to
ass.
find her match.
And I cannot wait. I want somebody to eat her like she be talking about meatballs
they
and spaghetti.
they
Yeah,
keep
I
Mhm.
on
want it.
saying that her match that for Rock Tasiki is her match. No, I think Rock might do her bad.
Yeah.
I think because the way Rock punched, she punched with one hand for a reason. She using that strong hand and she got the rings. Oh my God. She gonna tell her sister up. Just leave her alone.
And I think
Yeah,
that's why
I mean,
Tasiki became Sky friend on baddies too, because I think she knows who not to play with. Like Sky, Sapphire. I think those would be two of them that probably beat Tasiki ass real quick. So
yeah, they look like they was. Listen, they look like they was scared of her because I ain't gonna front that Power Ranger, as Lisa calls them. But see, here's the thing: Marsh is really small. So, if you talking about a grown behind woman, I think Tasiki in her 30s. So, like,
yeah,
what are
like
you
30,
proving?
31 or
Yeah,
32.
like stop it. She turned into a whole mother on that bus instead of being Rock's sister. She turned into her mother. And that's what everyone left. But honestly, now if Tareen has issues with Marsh and Jay,
The game only lasts.
Glow,
Bingo.
yup, Glow and all
Why
those, they
didn't he?
all rock. They bring Rock out. Now what's gonna happen?
They'll say, did not let Natalie get her. They did not let Natalie get her. They didn't let Natalie get her. I will say, if I'm being fair, it felt like they was holding the baddies back more. But bitch, I don't know what this tea is, but Glorilla's people, girl, they end up getting into a fight with Taseki and her team, the dancers. And Taseki friend was like, bitch, you had died a day, bitch, and your baby had died today. And fuck Glorilla, you a bitch. Taseki beating on the motherfucker. I do have a little bit of video footage, but I can't post it because, girl, somebody. But girl, now here's the thing: you're not going to see no leaked video footage unless Zeus Network leak it because they made us put our phone in that little Ziploc thing. So, bitch, you just going to have to wait for the trailer and shit to come out. But, bitch, the game only lasted one round. But the whole thing is when the baddies came out, bitch, they was doing their thing. Bitch, Jocelyn bum rushes the stage and interrupts the intro. Bitches start breaking off nails. She start calling Natalie a hoe. She started saying Natalie mama's a hoe. She started talking about her fucking daddy. And Jocelyn kicked it off. She put her hands on, she like, Natalie, so she asked Natalie a question about fucking with Scotty and having an OnlyFans. Natalie took it like a G. She took it respectfully. You play the game, you do your thing. She asked Jocelyn one question. She didn't ask her a cocaine question. Now, I'm not going to hold you. Jocelyn kept walking off the stage. Her shit, she kept leaving. I don't want to put allegations on somebody, but bitch, 1 + 1 = 2, bitch. Rare form tonight. Natalie asked her one question about her fucking and eating Mona Scott's pussy and eating this pussy and eating.
Oh,
and
oh,
Jocelyn just said,
Wow.
oh.
bitch, all the girls, and just, bitch, everybody, bitch. It was knocking after knocking after knocking. I'm like, if I tried a good seat, bitch, because I was in the VIP. So, bitch, I was up there with every bitch. I saw it all. It was a lot of tea, bitch. I'm gagging. And I know Nick Cannon is over there gagging, bitch. I know Nick Cannon is over there gagging, bitch. Then Jocelyn bends over and starts smacking her ass in front of Nick Cannon. Ballistic is like not feeling that. Nick Cannon's talking about, don't play with me, Jocelyn. You'll have another motherfucking baby.
Oh,
This is
Oh
really
wow.
like in my face happening. I'm gagging. I'm over here like, girl, this Zeus Network shit really goes up. This shit really goes up. This shit really goes up. Like, bitch, this was not manufactured. This was not fake. This shit really went the fuck up, bitch. This shit was better than motherfucking watching on TV. Cause bitch, you really be like, oh my God, this happened. Oh my God. I'm gagging, bitch. I'm gagging.
I'm gagging too.
That was entertainment. Bitch, it was a fucking mess, but bitch.
Get to the fight. What happened?
Yeah.
Glorilla did not
I'm
tweet
gagging.
that a fight didn't happen. I just checked her
I'm
Twitter.
gagging, bitch. I'm over here gagging. Bitch, and Shiseki and her team, bitch,
Here we go.
through the fucking wind, trying to bust through the fucking wind. First of all, Shiseki was already checking the bitch for her fucking man. On the stage, the bitch said, hey, move around. Don't stand too close to my fucking man, bitch.
Mm.
Oh my God. She don't fucking play no games. Bitch, you don't stand too close to my fucking man, bitch. We in the VIP section. She on the stage and she checking shit from the bitch. Move around, bitch. Glorilla did perform, but bitch, and then her and her team end up getting into a fight with Taseki and her team. Yes. Bitch, and this is not no hearsay. Bitch, I'm here. I'm here. I'm leaving now, bitch. I saw it. Whew. She didn't fucking play. These hoes don't fucking play no motherfucking games, bitch. These hoes didn't come to fucking play no mother. None of these hoes came to play fucking games. The Johnson bitches was fighting. Them, everybody. Jada, Scotty was on go. Mariah Lynn was on go. Bitch, Natalie was on go. Bitch, the fucking cabaret bitches was fighting. It was bitches being drugged everywhere. Everywhere.
Can I
Bitches was
just
getting drugged.
can I just say he got to be on something right now, baby?
Happy
Because
as hell.
Oh, he been got caught. We been caught him on Twitter. He had white stuff in his nose. That man sniffed.
Yeah,
Oh,
him and Jocelyn was in that bathroom together.
You're like,
Allegedly.
and Johnson talking about, I love Coke. Who don't know I love motherfucking Coke? Glorilla, you got a line of Coke? You got a line of Coke, Glow? Where the Coke at? I'm like, oh my God. This bitch is asking for the Coke on the TV. I'm gagging.
I'm gagging because now
I'm
what?
like, oh my God. Jocelyn is high, bitch. She was high boobs. They was trying to, I don't know. I don't know what. So what ended up happening, I think, with Taseki's friend, she was already turned. I don't know. I don't want to get, but they was already talking because the bitch was trying. It was just a lot going on at once. But I do know one of Taseki's friends was getting into it with security because one of the Zeus network or one of the security guards, he had pushed her or hit her. She was trying to leave, so she was going to fuck off because he did hit her. No shade. And so I think she was walking off, but everybody's clearly drunk, which they was giving us. We had free liquor all night, so she walked by, and then one of Glorilla's dancers was like, "Bitch, what you say? Bitch is talking, bitch, because I'm from Memphis, bitch. Don't fucking play around, bitch. What?" Now I was on their way out. They wasn't letting me out because they was trying to get to Taseki, bitch, because Taseki was still like turned up, and they was trying to get Glorilla out because the girls was turned up. So I missed this part now, but I guess the girl that was pregnant dancer grabbed another girl that was with Taseki by the dreads, bitch. The other dancer, and girl, all hell broke loose. So girl, they start trying to fight. Then Taseki's friend was like, bitch, your motherfucking baby will fucking die tonight, bitch. Taseki hopping over fucking plants, beating down the fucking walls. Bitch, it was going crazy. Bitch, then the nigga got involved. One of Glorilla, the nigga that was with Glorilla was trying to fight Taseki's girlfriend. Like her yes. It was giving all of that. But the whole thing is, we were all in the section together, girl Ken. So I don't know what happened because Glorilla, everybody that was in the section was all team baddies for the most part. So, girl, we were all kind of living for each other. We were kin. It was no team. Glorilla had performed. We were sitting next to each other. So I don't understand where the animosity or where the smoke came from in regards of that. But, bitch, that had carried over into the parking lot, bitch, and that had just now started to cease fucking fire. But what kicked it off is when Jocelyn mushed Natalie in the motherfucking face, bitch. Bitch, they had rolly titties all out. Oh, God, I'm trying to figure out. They did not let Jocelyn get touched. Security did not let...
Okay, that's it for that.
I got
That's it.
I got the post
So,
from the friend that fought. You want me to read it?
which one is it? Because I know that Trill, Piffy, and all of them, they was
No,
posting today.
this is Glorilla friend.
Yeah, you could read it and you sent it to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you. Okay, her name is Marcola. So basically, one of the Zeus pages said y'all woke. She said y'all wake up to Siki and Glorilla was fighting last night, and that's when Marcola said wasn't even no fight. Tasiki friend was talking as about us. It came back to us. I popped her a. They was holding everybody back the end. So then she said, "Hold on, let me see." Let me say, y'all, I'm gonna read it. Okay, so then she said, Tasiki said, I got 72 hours, y'all. So now I'm gonna read y'all what she said in the comments. Somebody said, this not what she want. And that's when Marcola said, she looked me dead in my eyes yelling, you got 72 hours, B. She said, I laughed so effing loud. I used to F with you 304, basically calling her, So then somebody else in the comments say, hold on. Give me a minute. Okay. Somebody else in the comments said, why, LOL, why so long? She said, man, that 304 was drunk. Then gonna say my pregnant my pregnant get popped to ask my sister ain't doing that because she ain't getting elfed with. Basically, I guess what her name is, Tasiki was telling her go get her sister because she pregnant or whatever, however they go. So then, hold on. Dang, why it take it so long? Okay.
Well,
So then
Tasiki
somebody say,
insisting that they didn't
what you
fight.
do. She said, what you do to her. And that's when she said, popped her best friend A. So basically, I guess I guess they was talking smack about Glorilla them while they was sitting with Armand them. It got back to them, and the girl got mad and popped Tasiki best friend in the face. And then he goes to Tasiki, you got 72 hours. She had to get beat up or something. She had to get hands laid on her. She talking about 72 hours. The man, 72 hours, girl.
Okay,
Girl.
so Tasiki is saying that her and Glow did not fight. But from what I'm hearing and gathering, it wasn't her and Glow, it was Glow's team.
Mm-hmm. Or
Exactly.
Glow friend.
Right.
But then again, they can't say nothing. That's why I'm mind delete that stuff. They can't say. That's the whole reason the phones getting taken. They don't want nothing leaked. So for him to say that, they probably hear him up like, take that down. That's why Glow get up there. Glow ain't even say nothing happened with the friend, no nothing. She ain't want to talk about none of that. So I'm guessing they can't talk about that stuff, which is that usually how it go. That's why when people say, why y'all saying something now? They can't say nothing about half the stuff then. That's why when Tasiki came out about the fight, we like, you can't do that. You can't talk about stuff that's not aired. Is that not in y'all contract? You know what? Child. I don't know if she was trying to fight Glow and they didn't fight or what, but to say, oh, I gotta go find that clip. Because he said it. I know he said it. Either my mind tricking me or he said it because I was in the live. He said, basically, you better go ask she said, you better go ask my sister or whatever. I'm like,
I heard that too, Nay.
So I
I was
ain't
in the
tripping.
live too.
Let me go look for it
Yeah,
right now. Matter of fact.
I heard that too. But Taseki, she's so desperate to like get some kind of recognition. It's just so sickening now.
Just like when the whole March, the kidnapping thing happened, she had to be in the comments yelling, "Oh, let me tell March she can go bring her here. She can get it." Like nobody cares about that. Your nephew is missing. Your nephew just got taken. Like nothing. None of that matters.
Well,
Yeah, like what was that about?
but I mean, here's the thing. Even like her nephew's missing, and she's rambling on about attacking Marsh.
Mm-hmm.
Tasiki has no regard for children, pregnant women, her and her entourage, yelling about your baby can die, and Tasiki leaving a comment about ask my pregnant sister. That I mean, if this is not a clear sign that there's something demonic going on with Tasiki, like she has demons living rent free in her head, it's ridiculous because she and her entourage was talking about unaliving Krishan while she was in the hospital with her baby when he was getting surgery.
Right.
So that should that if that's not the groundwork and that's not a clear picture of how Tasiki mindset is, and I truly believe on that sprinter she was going to attack Krishan.
Mm-hmm.
And she didn't care if Krishan lost her baby. And I know Hennessy, you said, and when all that went on, it was like 3 days later, Krishan went into labor.
No,
Right?
I
It was
didn't
about
say that.
no, it could no. It was about
I didn't say that.
I
no. You
said
said
that. I
something
said that
about
on one of the
how
lines.
it could have contributed to her early labor because she went into labor like 2 weeks early, right?
It was
3 weeks. Three
Three
weeks.
weeks early.
She
Okay,
was
so
due
I
20
on
guess
the
it
days
was
23rd.
early because she was due on the 23rd and she had him on the 3rd. So she was
Yeah.
20 days early.
and all that and all that stress and the threat that Tatiki did towards Krishan, I do believe that probably contributed to her going into labor early. Because Tasiki, she don't. I with all this, it's clear to me that she doesn't have regards towards children or babies. I'm like, and I did see a video of Tasiki yelling outside of that event. I don't know who she was yelling because the footage is so dark, and I really couldn't make it out. But the live that Iman did put it piece it all together, because she was out there screaming and yelling, acting a fool.
Well,
I
when
just
is she not acting a fool? Let's be real about that. But I don't know. I'm gonna keep my eye on this. Y'all send me what y'all find. Of course, I'll do another video on that. And I'll do my best to keep up with everything. Y'all will have me full throttle tomorrow, but y'all know I do go back to work on Saturday. But here's the good news: I'm not going in at midnight. I'm going in at 8 a.m. Okay, and I'll be off at 4, but then I got to pull my double on Sunday, and I'm probably pulling a double on Monday. I can't get away from the doubles. Tried. But y'all basically will have me back full throttle. Okay. This right here is a lot. And if this is what happened and this really went down the way that they saying it went down, this just proves everything that we've been saying.
Is that a Henny rap?
It's about to be a Henny rap.
Yeah.
Cause I know y'all hate when I go, so I gotta try to ease it in there.
No.
And Nay, don't you come with no more topics to try to keep me here, because you done kept me here for 30 more minutes, okay? And I
She's
wasn't
probably
even
looking
supposed
for
to be
something.
here.
She's probably looking for something right now.
I probably. Nay, come up out that browser, because I'm ending the live.
Have a good night, you guys.
All right, y'all. I love
Okay.
spending time and space with y'all. Thank y'all. This was great as always.
Good night.
As always, love is always love, y'all. I will see y'all next time. Peace, y'all. Uh-oh. I can't find it. Oh, there it goes.
Because I don't want that simple life.